If I remember correctly, you had one more night. You basically spent the one night getting stuff ready,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Yeah.
it'd be the
The
beginning of
morning
the
of the day of the
day,
party.
like the morning of, yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 stops that I want to make.
Great. And those would be
I'm gonna guess magic shop.
Dairy Queen.
I want to talk to a botanist. They
Amazing.
want to round up some homeless people.
well, I think most of the homeless people have been rounded up or
Yeah.
invited at least.
Some children.
Oh
Like some
no.
year-old kids.
Oh no.
This is gonna be terrible.
So did I hear you say you wanted to round up some kids?
Yeah, some 13, 14-year-old kids. Like some rebel rousers.
Like
Apple
Newsies kids.
Okay.
Some like the skateboarding kids that give security hell. Like those kind of kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
so the equivalent would be orphans.
We didn't kill their parents though, so it's fine.
I guess make an investigation check.
Oh,
You
yeah.
not 20 this investigation check too.
Oh, let's hope not.
Probably gonna get like that one or something.
I didn't even have my character sheet open.
Oh my word.
So you start searching, pretty high and low, and you're starting to look, and you look really well. You checked on all the different alleys and everything like that. However, it seems a little strange that there doesn't seem to be really any rebel rouser kids or
Oh my god,
groups
they don't
or
have orphans here?
anything like that?
Security. What about just regular like kids playing ball or something?
I mean, sure, you could find something like that. Yeah.
All right, I will look for the kids playing ball.
Okay. And you find them easy enough.
Right. Hey there, youngsters. Come one, come all. I've got a job for y'all.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to do that.
Oh, stranger danger.
Oh no, trust me. Have you guys ever seen one gold?
Candy
And I'm
in
gonna
my
pull out a
van?
gold. And I'm gonna pull out a gold coin.
Their eyes kind of light up and go, "Oh, no, no, not. I mean, not very often."
Guys like the chance to earn 100 each. Assuming there are like 10 of them around or something like that.
Yeah, there's probably like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh my god.
That's cool. 5 is perfect.
Well, maybe what? What's one of the bigger kids kind of steps in and goes, "What are you trying to ask us to do?"
I'm gonna give you guys each 100 gold and then an extra 10. The 10 gold is for you to buy the nicest, fanciest, like rich people wear, like that, like the nicest clothes you could ever imagine. And then come to my party, fling there. Name's Key3 Blackwater. Oh shit, is that her name?
Yeah.
Is your last name Blackwater?
I think it's Blackbrush.
Blackbrush.
You would know what it is.
It's
Slang off of
Blackbrush.
it, yeah.
Black
Yeah.
last name. And she's kind of a jerk, but she's like a really good person. You guys know like those type of people. So basically, I want you guys to annoy her in the most slight way possible. Steal your gold. And whatever gold you can keep by the end of the night is yours.
This is a fun game.
So you want them to try stealing from her, or
No, I want you guys to just like kind of do things that would be slightly irritating towards her
okay?
to prevent her from stealing your gold.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if
Listen,
we're
if
supposed
they,
to do that.
Trust me, I know the guards. You'll get in fine.
Okay, well, okay. And as you say that, you realize there's a guard coming up behind you. Mister, is he okay? He wants to have us come to his party, and he's gonna pay us to go there.
Yeah, that sounds real bad.
Amazing.
And the guard kind of walks up and looks at you. Goes, did I hear them right?
I'm paying them to annoy someone and not get gold stolen from them.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright, oh man, it's only a 2. Oh, it's not bad.
Zoinks.
Well, I mean, I guess if at your party and it doesn't, not they don't do anything illegal. They if their parents are alright with it, I guess it's okay.
Thank you, good sir. Say,
But I would
if
highly
you're not-
recommend you not walking around and propositioning kids that you don't know.
I can understand how that can be misconstrued. But say, sir, if you're not doing anything this evening, you and your missus are more than welcome to come.
You assume I have a missus?
Oh shit.
Significant other? Anyone? You can bring a friend.
Well,
Friends,
yeah,
you can make some.
is that over at old at Lady Vane's old place?
Oh yeah, I'm the new owner and occupant's resider.
Right.
And I'm gonna pull out my deed.
We're gonna be keeping an eye on that as it is, so I'll be there. But I'm afraid I'm
Awesome.
gonna have to work. So
Awesome. Well, if you get off early, you know where the party will be.
unfortunately, I do.
I'm gonna give him like a good like go to fist bump him, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna just punch his shoulder.
Yeah, he
You
just kind of
disrespect
lets
an officer of the law.
he lets it kind of go and just kind of glares at you, and he's not seems to not be looking forward to what potential problems are going to occur in
Yeah.
their town of no problems.
See,
I am going to walk away and find a botanist.
And the kids kind of run off to go check with their parents, and you don't know you already paid them though, right?
I gave him the 10 gold, and I'm gonna give him the other 100 when they get there.
Okay. So they run off with the 10 gold each to check with their parents and see if that's all right. We'll see what happens with that. All right. Anybody? I know you want to go to a botanist. Is anybody else planning on doing anything while this morning of? Wisp, for your sake, we'll say like the half of the day is going to take you to finish, researching the stuff that you looked for, so you could be at the party.
Oh, I'm gonna be at the party. Oh, okay.
If you want to be at the party,
I'm not sure if I know the party's actually happening.
you've definitely heard about it.
I
You were
have.
there when I arranged it.
Sorta.
Everybody's heard
I was
about this
present,
party.
but I wasn't mentally there.
Yeah. So
we'll
does anybody?
remind you.
So we'll get to the botanist. If anyone wants to do anything else, just let me know so I have an idea of what I gotta start thinking of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
No,
Molly,
you
quit
good?
licking the carpet.
All right.
Sorry.
No, I'm good.
I must.
So
I'm
I'm assuming
Real
Zeph
pace.
is going to pick the cakes up.
That
At
is
some point or another.
correct.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like an alchemist shop where I could buy like components,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
an actual components pouch?
I think you went there last time you were here too.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
That's why I was like,
I thought you were there before. If you
I
weren't,
can't remember.
if you didn't do it here, you did it at Mirabar
I definitely just
recently.
went around all sorts of bits and bobble shops. I just didn't buy a pouch for them. It's like, oh,
Yeah, you can buy a
silly
pouch
me.
somewhere. Yep.
Yeah. I believe that's just 25 gold.
Yeah, whatever it says in there is good. All right, so you search around for you've been looking around the city for quite a while now, Langlock. So I'll say it's easy enough, for you to find some type of botanist. Keep in mind, you do know that there was gardens, gardens and stuff was well kept already around the house. So go, you can head on in.
Preferably looking for a mushroom grower.
Oh man.
Expert.
Okay.
He's bringing shrooms to this party.
Portobello.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shiitake. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you find a botanist, you can go in and ask.
Cool. I will walk in and ask, hey, how's it going? My name is Langlock Dragonslayer. That's what my friends call me for short.
So
Okay.
basically,
Yeah.
what they call you for long.
How are you? How are you doing? What can I help you with?
I'm looking for. I'm gonna like look around and like close the door and make sure there aren't any guards.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking for.
seems open enough.
Cool. Looking for a type of fungal plant.
You mean like a
Some people-
mushroom?
Mushroom. Do you have
Okay.
any
You cooking or?
mushrooms?
Well, yeah, we have mushrooms. I mean, who doesn't have mushrooms?
Making sure. I'm kind of cooking. I'm cooking up something, but
Doesn't sound good.
Do you have any mushrooms that
peyote.
some people say are magical but don't have any arcane powers?
Do you
Picking up what I'm
mean?
putting down?
I mean, do you wanna eat these mushrooms and hallucinate? Is that what I'm
Yeah.
getting at?
Yeah, I'm trying to trip balls.
Right. So why don't you just say that when you come in?
I didn't know the mushroom situation in this town.
I mean, they grow in the wild. Anybody can get them. I
That's
just get them
fair.
and sell them.
Do you happen to have hallucinogenic mushrooms on you?
How much are you looking for?
I'm looking for a lot.
I mean, I can
I
get you
want
some.
enough to give 4 tonight really hard trips, and then out just for like the side.
Well, I can give you like a pack, or a pouch full. I mean, that's probably good for maybe 10 uses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How
That's
much
about all I
for
got.
a pack?
Uh, kind of eyes you up and down and kind of thinks about how when the way you just walked in. 25, 30 gold.
Oh, I think you wanted to say 20, actually.
I really wanted to say 25.
Are you dead set on 25? Cause
Make a persuasion check for the 20.
for 20, cool. That's persuasion. Damn it!
Well, I mean, some of these mushrooms aren't necessarily 100% legal around here, so having to transport and kind of keep them out of the watchful eye of the guard, which I'm sure you've seen us around regularly, I'm gonna have to stick with the 25.
I can respect sticking it to the man. So I will agree to your 25.
Right. Oh, perfect. And here you go. And she
Well,
gives you the pouch, and she clearly just price gouged you, and you know it.
good now. 87, cool.
I believe the term is gotcha, bitch.
Hey.
Yeah. And then you head on out. Anything?
And I head back.
All right. So this would take probably a good half of the day for you to do all the searching. On your way back, you notice that there's a lot of chatter around town. You kind of hear you kind of catch little phrases and little things from different people, about this party that's coming up, and some people are kind of skeptical, like why would somebody just move in and just throw a party? It makes no sense. And other people are like, let's do this. We're going. This is gonna be a rager.
This place is fucking boring. This is the most exciting thing ever.
Right. They're looking for some excitement.
I got you, Bob.
When you get back, it's like I said, it's probably closer to midday or late afternoon, and you notice that the plants that were kind of nice and looked good, kind of well kept around your house, now seem to be a lot taller and somewhat unkept all of a sudden. Bannon, how many uses are you using?
Um, so I'm gonna go for 8 hours.
Okay. Is that something that you can cast? Like it's like I see. So it's the full 8 hours. Yeah, got it. So you wake up early in the morning and you start working on it. So what? Let me see what this thing actually does here.
Why do I get the feeling something's happening?
Okay, so for the sake of this, Bandit, I'll say it's kind of a combination of the two effects because I know what you're going for, and I'll let you just use the one spell for it. So yeah, you definitely notice that the flowers have bloomed a lot more than what you've seen them before, and some of the weeds that were there, small as they were, have started to kind of go out. The vines that were going upside the house seem to be a lot thicker and a lot more uh, obvious, if you will. And it just seems like there's a lot of plants compared to where you used to, or what you've seen, Langlock. And everybody else, if you guys were hanging around the house, noticed that Bannon was growing some plants while Langlock was gone. And Langlock, make a perception check.
Ooh. Okay, where's
Who was going out? Just Zeph was going for the cake, or did anyone go with Zeph?
Oh, I'll go with him because I was there before.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was hanging out with them, so sure.
All right,
I'll
so
help.
you
Pretty
three
good
had on it.
perception
Okay.
there, bud.
So
Well, thank you.
you do notice as well, Langlock, that you seem to have another entrance in your house that wasn't there when you left.
Oh, good. Someone else did that. I was. Yep. Good.
And it also looks like you have really nice looking stone columns next to that entrance, but no door.
an entrance, but no. Is it just like an open archway?
Yep. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's Bannon. Describe your doorway.
Basically, the largest room of his house. The side wall is no longer there, and on either side of the entranceway, There's a couple of very large stone columns on either side, basically leading inside the house. So it's kind of a patio.
That's so nice. I'm gonna walk into it and just look around and look for Bandon.
He's probably paying, kind of focusing and paying more attention to the plants outside at this point.
Bandon. Like
Yeah.
plants?
Do you like it?
I do. It's very nice. This wasn't a bedroom, was it? What was this?
You said the biggest room of the house, Bandon? Is it? So it's probably. I mean,
Probably a dining
probably
hall.
like a dining room or like a dining hall. So we'll say there's some, some nice long table that's in there as well.
Kind of open concept, don't you think?
Do you have a permit for this? Is the city gonna come and make me tear it down?
They don't care about that.
They kind of stopped me from talking to some children and offering them a job, so I would care about building permits and codes.
I think this really sets off the house. I only wish we had a nice rug.
Oh, hey, I'm back. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, did
how did
someone
you do
say
this?
we need a rug? Because I have some.
Yes.
I believe you guys were talking about putting those out. So
How did you work the stone like this, Banton? What did you do?
Yeah, it's bones of the earth.
I didn't know the earth had bones.
Oh, good God.
Bandon, you might have the bones of the earth, and I'm gonna pull out some of the pouch of mushrooms, kind of like discreetly. The eyes of the earth.
Ooh, do you want me to make those things grow too?
Vessel. At Fort 20, we should definitely grow some of these. But say we sneak about 2 of them into Acra's soup for dinner tonight.
And youth dinner?
Should we tell Acra first?
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't let Acra know at all. This will be it'll be that might open Acra up and make her a little bit less of a
Well, Acra is something of a stick in the mud. You probably
yeah. It'll help her loosen up a little bit. Let the plate armor go.
I feel like you could achieve the same effect with a bottle of alcohol, but okay.
Like a little prank. I can't hear Bandon if he's talking.
Oh, no, I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you.
Okay. If you are down to take a dose of this, I am also down later tonight.
Oh,
What
sure.
if whenever they tried to take a bite out of it, it was actually just poison?
I'm gonna go inside and look for a cook.
Was it
Are
not
there
enough?
any employees here?
No, you didn't really. You weren't given the workers. You were given the house.
Okay, that's fair.
And the workers had helped her pack up and move out. So it's literally just you guys.
Cool. I'm gonna check the kitchen and make sure there's food.
Well, I believe you asked, or I think, did you with Key 3 and Zeph? Did you guys let, and I guess Acker, you guys would have let him know that you taken care of food, right?
I mean, I wasn't there when they were recruiting.
Yeah.
That's when they
people,
picked. That's when they picked you up, though, as
like
in one of the
midway
bars.
through, yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have come in very drunk, going like, "We got the food for tomorrow." You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Just more or
Okay.
less
All right,
making
so
sure
Langlock,
that they're okay.
yeah,
Well-
Langlock, you do know that there's food coming. There's some cake coming. There's some decorations that were probably, I think, taken care of. So you know that Key 3 and Zeph, with a little bit of help from Accra, seem to have that portion, the actual party portion of it
Yeah.
taken care of. The only thing you're not sure of at this point would be what the hell's
Music.
people gonna do?
Oh,
More or
shit.
less looking for like groceries or something to make like dinner. Please slip Acra the mushrooms.
Yeah, so that would be. I'd say they're probably by this time they're probably over there prepping, preparing stuff.
Who is they? Is it
Like different.
Key 3's?
No, it'd be like different, just different workers from different taverns throughout the town that they've hired to cater, essentially.
Hey, I don't trust them to give them to slip shrooms into Acra's food because then anyone could get them.
Okay.
All right. I will then try to go find some bartenders that are willing to work the bar, like at the local bars and
It's already been taken care of.
Oh, okay. Then that's all
Food-
I'm really worried about, making sure
Yeah.
that there's ragers.
Food and drink have been taken care of.
I'm gonna find a halfling. I'm gonna find 3 halflings.
I would say at this time, with all the stuff you're trying to do, you're probably getting close to your, nighttime where the party's gonna start soon.
All right, never mind. I'm gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything. I won't be
Alright.
able to mess with Wisp.
Zeph,
You were
Key 3,
gonna
and
try, weren't you?
Zeph, Key 3, and Acker, you guys head out to the baker shop, and
You have to buy me
I mean,
first.
you get your cakes. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a pretty
All
straightforward
12
thing.
of them.
Whatever the number was. When you show up, it looks like the baker's eyes are just completely bloodshot, and you can tell they've been up all night working on these things.
Oh.
Points of exhaustion for everybody.
And then you see there's another bigger cake that looks to be, for that wedding that may or may not happen at this party. That you guys have paid for and kind of taken the cake from them last time.
The first one.
Yep.
Less.
and then they kind of give you guys a cart with some, it's like a specifically designed cart to help deliver some different cakes at, individual shelving things, so that way they don't stack on top of each other and things like that.
I'm curious. Can I do the certain thing that I think I can do?
I don't know, what is the certain thing that you want to do?
I'm checking. No, okay, I
Okay.
wouldn't be able to.
You're gonna murder someone? What?
No, I was gonna be a nice person and try and remove their points of obvious exhaustion, but I can't do that with less restaurants.
Yeah. You guys pay them? Did you? I think you already paid them before, right? Or you pay them whatever the other half was that you owe them.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it was. So
I don't
They
either.
they got paid really well. That's all.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
say. Really well.
And I think you subtracted everything already, so it's fine.
Yes, I did.
All right, cool.
I'll give them an extra tip, of course. Too.
Okay, whatever you want for the
I'll
extra
give them
tip,
like
though.
10 gold as an extra tip.
Okay. As you guys kind of wheel it, you wheel it out and take the tip, and you see the door go. The sign goes from open to close, and you can just barely see inside of them that they just kind of collapse into chairs that are around the entrance and fall asleep immediately.
And they're like, "We did a good job, guys," and
Yeah.
down.
It's like one of those half-hearted high fives, and they pass out in the chairs.
Oh,
Um,
poor guys.
I mean, they were well taken care of by Zeph. You don't.
Right? Yeah, but
They'll never
and
have to
then-
bake
Paid for a
another cake
month.
again.
So as you guys are heading back with the cart, and you got a couple different people kind of approach you guys, figuring you were kind of walking around uh, very loudly and talking about things yesterday. And there's a half elf, that's a female. There's a human male, and there is a female dwarf that kind of approach you guys and say, hey, are you guys the one that's throwing this party?
Who's asking?
Well, we just were curious as what kind of entertainment you might be providing, or have or don't have.
Oh, is that right?
Have you
Yeah.
seen this ass? This is part of the entertainment.
Okay. So we're talking more actual entertainment that people would want to do,
Oh, okay.
like
My bad.
games and whatnot, or things of that nature. And while that person's talking, the female dwarf is checking out your ass, like, yeah, kind of gives that little
You
approving
right, you
nod.
right.
But we're willing to help rectify that, and we can provide some service, some games, if you're interested.
Can I do they look like adventurers, bards, shady people, like, or are they literally just people trying to make a buck?
No, they look like your typical entertainers. One of them looks to be she's wearing modest garments. There's several different pouches that hanging from her belt. She actually has a little cat that's kind of hanging around her shoulders. The human male has a big thick mustache. He's got like kind of similar to what you'd expect Langlock to wear, with fine raiment and jewelry. And then the dwarf has some curly red hair with sharp amber eyes, well-made clothing. She's just carrying a simple staff with her. So they look like typical, and workers, if you will, or not necessarily adventurers per se, town folk, we'll say.
All right.
I mean, I can tell you what we're what the plan, what we can plan, and what we're thinking.
Yes, give me a pitch. Come on.
Yeah. So here in the half elf is talking. I have a game, and this game is called Bull's Heart, and
Mm-hmm.
it can be played with 2 to 4 people, and you gamble. and it's basically a game of darts. Um, you basically, yeah, I mean, you play darts, and based upon what you get, you get points.
Okay.
Right. So it's basically it's a dart game. This is kind of me giving you like the mechanics of what the dart game would have. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's a dart game that you use a dexterity attack roll against the dartboard.
Mhm.
You bet per after you play your first round. After that first round, you can raise the bet. So whatever you set for an initial bet, after the first round, you can raise the bet. You throw 2 more rounds of darts, and the player with the most points basically wins. The way you earn points is based on your attack roll. So if you get it's a 1 to 9, the dart misses. A 10 to 12, you get some points. 13 to 16, you get some points. 17 plus, you get points, and a natural 20 or anything critical is more points basically. If you are proficient in darts or simple ranged weapons, you just add your. No, you know, I'm going to change this a little bit. It's just a straight D20 roll, not his dexterity attack. We're just going to do a straight D20 roll.
So
So,
Dex doesn't affect anything?
It's gonna
Oh
be a straight. It's gonna be a
no.
straight roll on this, and based off what you get, it's gonna be that. So, I'm changing these rules. Sorry, I'm just reading them now. Then the dwarf kind of goes, "Yeah, I have a couple different. I have a game that has a variant. We'll play whatever you want, but the first it's called Dwarves Bane, and it's a drinking game for 2 people.
Oh gosh.
It's a pretty straightforward game. 6 beers lined up in front of you. Drink the beers. Don't pass out or puke. You win. But I do
Yeah.
have a different version of this that I call Piss Pot.
Yes, keep going.
So this is the same thing. You have 2 players, and I play 6 to 8 mugs, player's choice, between each of you. All of them but one whole beer.
Oh no.
The last
Oh,
one we pass around the bar, and everyone gives themselves, and then we mix it up, and you don't know which one's which. Whoever drinks the piss beer loses.
Amazing.
That's
Can't you
the
get
gist
certain
of that
diseases
one.
that way?
And then we got another. The human has one that's called Call to Arms. This one is a betting game as well. Um, you can have between 2 contestants or multiple sets of 2 contestants. And essentially, what you're doing there is you're 6 feet apart. One player will throw a battle axe to their partner. If they're able to successfully catch the battle axe, it gets tossed back.
Sounds dangerous.
loser loses an arm.
It's picture if you've ever played like at your family reunions where you know the egg toss game.
Yeah,
It's very
except
similar
if
to the
you
egg
drop
toss,
the
except it's
egg, you don't perhaps lose a finger.
right. This is battle axes, so it's basically what the gist of the game is. So, what do you guys say?
You are definitely hired.
All right, we ask for 10% of the cut.
All right.
What?
I
10
think that's
10% of a cut.
Yeah, whatever's bet between the players is
Oh, gotcha.
we're like the bookie.
all right. All right. Fair enough.
Other than that, we'll be there.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you then. And they
Um
mosey on
is
off.
there any I
Go
just
ahead.
never trust anyone. I just
Well,
want to
you
make
didn't
sure that
insight check them either, so
I know. That's why
Mm-mm.
I was wondering, like, when would I insight? But I,
when they offered.
You can do it. You can do it now if you want, and just kind of, everything that they've said. They seem to be just like everybody in this town. People
all
that are
right.
trying to make money. Um, It seems like this town is a good town. You know, they're well in check.
Oh yeah, and you can set up the regeneration station with bandits. So whenever someone loses a hand, you can reattach it.
Hey.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do, or should we jump
Yeah,
ahead?
let's just go to the party and suffer.
So
And suffer.
And suffer. Well, I'm gonna suffer. No, you're not you, but me.
the time comes around where people start to show up, and it's definitely seems as if Key 3 and Zeph and Accra have all successfully, and I think Bandon went out as well. You guys, they've all seemed to get a pretty good amount of people knowing about this thing and people showing up.
How many would you reckon?
They
Ten.
initially it seems as if it's a lot of the crowd that doesn't belong in this district of the city. The dirtier ones, the blue collar workers, the lowly people, the dock workers, that type of stuff, if you will.
Blue. What are you talking about, blue?
But then over some time, you do have some of the people from around the house. Of course, it's going on, so they want to check it out. I would say, all in all, at the peak, at some point through the night, you probably get a good 150 to 160 people there.
All right.
Heck yeah.
What do you guys want to do during the party?
I
Or
look
like a
for who looks
sandwich
affluent.
station.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Definitely a
going to
sandwich station.
I'm going to chop up 2 doses of mushrooms and put them on a sandwich
All right.
to make my own sandwich, and I'm going to walk over to Accra with the mushroom sandwich.
Of course you are.
Accra, you look a little hungry.
Do I?
Yeah. Anything today? Have you tried these sandwiches? I've had like 4 of them already.
Oh my god.
You. Yes.
I hate you so much. Huh. You never usually bring me food, but thanks.
Yeah,
I
it's the party atmosphere, and I'm gonna extend the mushroom sandwich.
I guess I'll take it, yeah. You know. Well, thank you, friend. I'm sure you'd never do anything, to hurt me after all we've been through.
I would never try to hurt you.
I have a question. Isn't Accra immune to poison?
And I'm gonna take a massive bite out of my sandwich.
I am immune to diseases.
No, just
I think-
diseases. Got it.
Let me
Yeah.
check. Let me quickly.
I was just
Is it a
curious.
disease?
I don't know.
No.
I'm gonna read specifically what it says. Yeah, it just says immune to disease.
Oh
Got
my
it.
god, of course it's entering Moon's socket.
What?
Sorry. So the thing Zeph just sent,
Uh huh.
Moon's socket is like the town everyone shits on around here. It's the Woon. Woon socket.
So
Oh.
Accra,
Yeah.
Yeah.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do.
You got this,
Ah.
Accra.
You take a bite of the sandwich. It's a pretty good sandwich, and tastes a little strange, but nothing major. And
Yeah, I've eaten weird food before.
yeah,
being
it's good. And you finish it up, and we'll see what happens.
Oh,
Accra, I would never hurt you with a dose of the mushrooms that I'm gonna take them.
God. Mm-hmm.
You a good time.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Langlar.
I really wanted the nat one it and throw up.
All right.
Well, I guess whatever happens, we're in this together. Acker probably takes a moment if
He
you're
gets
doing that.
+5, doesn't he? Since he's near you.
Basically letting
He
you know I'm
does.
eating
So
mushrooms.
14.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're letting me know you're eating mush. I know. I'm just saying we're in this together, as in like out of character.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
So what's anyone else doing for the party? I'll get to you guys when I feel it's necessary.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob.
Right
You're
before the
welcome.
fight. Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
I look.
Go ahead, Q3.
I look for anyone who looks like I want to take money from.
Yeah,
I
there's
scan the room.
yeah, there's a
wanna
lot
find
of definitely
information.
affluent dressed people.
Yes, I want to find the valuable things on them and steal them.
Okay.
What do I do?
Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta say goodnight to your kids.
No.
Oh, maybe. Oh, never mind.
Can you
So
tell him to shut up then? I'm just kidding.
Shut up, kids.
Okay, thank you.
Children, I don't love you on Thursdays after 8 o'clock Central Time.
I don't start loving them again until
I have
Saturday
six-
morning.
I have 6 other kids to deal with on Thursday afternoon. So.
Hey, you can't say that. I'm technically an adult now.
No. Says the.
All right. So Q3, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. So I'm switching this quote that Langlock just said because it was real good. Langlock. Okay. You know I don't love you on Thursdays after. Oh, I didn't put an 8. I did a star. There we go. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Just the beginning of PM time.
No, it's easy enough. Sorry, it's easy enough to find people that are.
Oh, sleight of hand, you said.
Yeah, just sleight of hand.
All right, minimum 25. So it's 25.
So as you go to work on this person, right next to Langlock and Accra, this Modrone shows up just kind of out of nowhere next to you, just kind of appears.
This what?
A Modrone.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find a quick picture here.
What the heck is a mojo?
Modrone drone drone?
Oh, okay, I know.
Mojo.
Jojo. Here. Let's see. It looks like this. I'll make it. Come on, guys. So this creature that looks just like that kind of appears. It looks like it'd be like a kind of a cube with some thin, skinny arms coming out of it.
What the
What?
fuck is that?
And it's like it's got metal legs coming real skinny, and it looks to be like some type of mechanical thing.
What are you? What are
And
those?
he just kind of looks around, and he's not sure exactly what the hell's going on. He doesn't seem to be going after anybody. But Q3 with the roll, go ahead and roll one more time to see if you get better than 25.
Hold
So-
on. Can you just say a robot appears and then move away from it?
Yeah, it's easy enough for you to kind of go through the pocket. It doesn't seem like they have anything on them. They weren't really expecting to have to spend money at a party as most people wouldn't in this area.
Sad. All right. What? So what is this thing? What? Wait.
It's just kind of hanging around, and it doesn't seem to be attacking anybody or anything like that. It starts kind of walking, like it ends up walking around like it's belongs here, but it still looks confused and not sure exactly how it got here or what's going on with it.
Oh. Do I notice anyone smoking a magical joint?
There was somebody that was close to Akron and Langlock that was smoking a joint. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I feel better now.
Hey,
Are you
you know
guys?
what happened to me?
You guys doing anything with this thing or no?
Uh, I'm just gonna
Ev-
watch it, terrified,
Every
honestly.
everybody sees it. I mean, and everyone at the party is like, "What?" And like, there's people coming from the other rooms that are looking at it. After about a minute or so, it just kind of looks around one last time and just poof, disappears, just as sudden as it came.
One of those. Ta-da!
Yep.
Yeah, the wonders that we can
And my
provide.
next trick.
Then you see, shortly after that, you see another person that looked like they were clearly intoxicated. Like, just looked like they were ready to pass out. All of a sudden, just kind of, they have a joint in one hand and they just kind of come sober and they look around and like, all right, this is pretty cool. And they just keep on drinking. And it
Oh
seems
my
like they're drinking and drinking, but not getting drunker at all. Then you see.
Bandit's handed out his magical weed, apparently.
Then you see another guy actually standing close to Zeph. All of a sudden, he becomes this strange shade of blue. Very similar to you, Zeph. It just happens, and he's like, What's going on? What was this stuff? What? I don't." He kind of looks over at you, Zeph, as he's about to say, I don't like this color of skin. This color of skin is good. Yeah, I like this."
I'm gonna hug him.
Not the color scheme. Does not go with my dress.
He kind of looks. He kind of hugs you back, and yeah. He kind of like looks like he's rubbing his arm, trying to get it off. You know, he's looking at the fan, and he's like, "What the heck was this? What is in this thing?" He looks around, and he kind of just looking for something, but he kind of walks away, and just kind of doesn't necessarily leave, but he's just kind of intermingled throughout the party now. Anyone want to play anything or do anything else?
Sure.
Really
Why
thinking.
Yeah.
not?
So wait, what are the options for the games that we can play again? We have
Bull's Heart, Dwarves Bane, and Call to Arms.
I forget what Call to
Q3,
Arms is.
I
I'm
wanna
sorry.
Battle Axe Toss,
battle axe tossing.
drinking game, or darts.
Q3, I challenge you to a game of darts.
Let's do this.
Where are you guys gonna
I
play?
do not turn down a single challenge that anyone gives me all evening.
The darts.
The darts. Anyone else want to join?
No.
I want to find Banden, but no.
Okay. Zeph?
Burb.
He said BRB.
Oh, okay. So we'll ask him. So as you guys approach the, believe it was the half elf that you had for that one. She kind of goes, "Oh yes, you're the one that hired me. All right, so welcome. Are you fancy a game of Bull's Hearts?"
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Excellent. You see, there's like a dartboard looking thing, hanging on the wall, and you got to stand about 20 feet back, 30 feet back. And she goes over the rules, explains the rules to you, and she kind of does a big announcement, like, "All right, everyone, gather around. We have our first competition here. They're going to be playing Bull's Hearts. So after 3 rounds, whoever has the highest points wins. But first, you guys have to make a wager."
Ooh.
Completely
Coin
up
or
to you.
stuff?
Whatever you guys would like.
I'm asking Akra, coin or stuff?
Probably better if we just do coin.
Oh, all right. That's boring, but fair. So is 10 gold a small fortune to most people?
Yeah, that's a pretty good. I mean, that's like a month
Yeah.
worth of wages.
Hmm,
So throwing that
Cool.
around would be.
I put 10 gold down.
All right. I'll put 10 gold down. Sure.
All right, all right. Can you guys? I don't have change for this. Let's make the wager. Can you make it 11 and we'll call it even? Because we get the cut.
No problem.
Oh, yeah.
So
So we both
essentially,
put an extra gold piece.
So
I
I'm
guess.
just
Yeah.
gonna give one to the half elf and just put
Yeah.
the 10.
yeah,
10
that's
down.
that's the way it would work. Is you
Yeah.
would you basically whatever the bet is, you got to give 10% of that bet to the
Pay to
person.
play.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
All right. So the way this works is you guys will throw darts. After the first round, you'll stop, see where you're at. You can make another bet if you want, and you can do we can if you want, you can do that and raise the bet every round. Keep in mind, 3 rounds, person with the most points wins. Who would like to go first?
All right.
Why don't you, Keith?
All right, let's do this.
So just roll a straight d20.
No dex help.
I'll give you.
Oh,
I mean,
You already rolled it.
yeah.
That's a pretty good roll as it is. So it won't make a difference. Um, I'll say if you're proficient in darts or simple ranged weapons, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Ooh, I don't know if I am.
I think
Oh,
you are.
as a level 1 fighter, I think I am.
Yes, you are.
yeah.
So just to make it just to make it a little different here, change
I
it
mean,
up.
granted, we both have +5 then, so.
Yeah. So all right, 19. So it looks like you hit the center of the ring, or hits the center ring, and you earn 3 points.
Nice.
Acra, you throw it, and it hits. Let's see. Yours also hits the center ring, and then the lady goes, so you guys both are tied right now. Would you like to up the ante?
Always.
Are you gonna put another 10 gold now?
Why not?
All
So
right.
another
I'll make it
11.
11.
Make it 11. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Go ahead and throw again.
Just let everyone know we've got fuck you money.
Basically,
Yeah.
I mean, you just got a house out of nowhere and you're throwing this big ass party. I'm pretty sure they know you got fuck you money.
They know. They know.
So
You're
go ahead,
also on the
Q3.
rich side of town.
Hey, listen, they can get the same amount of money if they decide to go on harrowing adventures that almost get them killed every other day.
Q3 saying you throw a dart again and it's same thing right in that center ring. Another
Alright.
3 points.
Oh.
Oh,
I've got 5 silver on the short one, and then I'm gonna run around to the other side. I've got 4 copper on the big one.
Gonna actually
Acra, you throw it and it just barely misses the board. No points for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, no points. The best I can do is really tie it up if Keith misses.
Oh, my dude.
5
Just
points
wait.
to Gryffindor.
Just wait.
All right.
Just
So,
wait.
would you like to up the ante again?
I'm gonna up the ante by adding 20 gold, and I give her 2.
Yep, I'll do the same.
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do this with my eyes closed, motherfucker.
Oh, roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
Deception. Disgrace. Evil is plain as the scar on her face.
Nice.
Fun.
So, yeah, Q3 kind of looks at you, Acra, closes her eyes, puts her hands over her eyes, and just throws the dart and center ring.
Does that mean Bandon's also going to be approached by prostitutes since he looks like Acra?
Yes.
Oh my god, Acra, you throw your dart, and there's actually somebody that's standing off to the side.
Oh no!
That's just kind of having a good time, and just ping, and just kind of hits them right, and then sticks in their shoulder. Like, what the hell are you doing? Oh my god! Gee, open your eyes, damn it! She kind of plucks the dart out and throws it down, and just kind of walks away.
Oh.
Never stand with your back to the board, dude.
Yeah, that's his own. Really.
Q3,
Uh,
you win.
All right.
You would be
40. So you get 80.
So 80.
40. Because you get 10 and 10 and then 20.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's
So
alright.
just as that person with the dart kind of walks right, Akra, you see yourself walk up and hand that person a joint.
I just take
And
take a
they kind of like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just take a quick moment, look at this person. Excuse me, Keith. I'm gonna be right back.
That
Uh-huh.
person gets about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet away, lights up the joint, and next thing you know, there's like a grease puddle around
Oh my god.
around him. Everyone just kind of starts slipping and falling, and a lot of people, like most of the swanky people at this happening are like, yeah, we're out, and you lose about 30 or 40 people, kind of all walk out at the same within the next 15 or 20 minutes as
Mhm.
this weird shit just is happening, and they have no clue why.
Understandable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk up to Accra. I did big air quotes.
Yeah.
And I just like, arm on the shoulder, like, hey, buddy.
Hi.
Accra, I didn't
Hi,
know you were a
Accra.
twin.
Yeah? Are you really now?
Why did you do something wrong? And I'll tell you why you shouldn't do it.
Damn.
Can you just not go around pretending to be me?
Aw, well, who should I pretend to be?
Not me. Maybe just be yourself. Because we love you for who you are.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, that's not fun. I'll switch in. I'll change it. I'll change the Langlock.
Which version of Langlock? Like before the grill, after the grill, after he shaved his head, before he got the
Gonna go
bedazzled
up to
eyebrows?
Langlock.
So Langlock, as you look at him, you blink and you look at your hands. You look up, and there's another Langlock instead of Akra.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look at my hands and I'm gonna walk up to Langlock, and I'm just gonna like look at him. Slowly raise my right hand.
I'm gonna raise my left hand.
Good.
So, like look for Accra. Right there
I'm
still.
probably still right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Accra. You
What?
seeing this?
Yeah.
Do you feel okay?
Could be a little better.
Look at your hands and then look up at something. Tell me if you see anything.
Alright, I'll take his word for it. I'll look down at my hands and look up again.
You see a mirror image of Langlock looking at they're looking at each other with one of them has their right hand, the other one's mirrored with the left hand up.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna raise up my left hand.
I raise up my left hand.
Already up.
Your
Isn't
left
it?
hand or your right hand?
Oh, I'll raise up my right hand now.
Okay. Yeah.
Accra! Oh my god!
Yeah?
I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out.
Going.
Not even.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
Look, man, I just got these. Slowly lean in and like touch Langlock.
I will touch him back.
And I'm just gonna.
This
shove
sounds
him.
like such a shitty RP.
Yes.
Sounds
Oh,
like one of
man.
those fan fictions.
Is that-
Nuzzles you.
What'd you say you're gonna do? You're gonna push him?
Yeah, I just push Langlock.
Like as a full on shove or just kind of like a
Like a get out of here, man.
yeah.
Like a full 2-arm push, but not like trying to hurt him or cause a fight.
I will basically, as he pushes me, I'll basically fall into the crowd and I'll turn around and give him a wink, and then I'll basically turn into somebody else. Um,
And explain to her what I just saw in the shrooms I took and how I'm
I'll-
freaking out.
I'll turn into Zeph this time.
All right. What's Zeph doing this whole time? By the way, real Zeph.
I'm eating
Is he
cakes.
back yet?
And I'm
Fair
throwing
enough.
cake at people.
Yeah, but if you're throwing cake at that point, the only people that are left are the people that you found in the docks and the streets, and there's definitely no more high
Well,
nobility people here.
Actually, I won't be throwing cake. I'm actually running around giving pieces of cake to everyone because I want to
Okay.
share my cake to everybody.
Aw.
Sure. Yeah. So what little nobility that's here still has accepted, and it's good. Anyone else want to do anything?
I was just playing, my illusion instrument. I already rolled for it, but it's
Yeah,
good.
I see. So
So
you
I was
guys,
just making
Oh,
flower petals fall
guys,
from the
I
ceiling in like a
Like-
15-foot radius.
Langlock, you're staring at somebody like in a group, and you're like, "What is going on here?" And you're not sure exactly what's going on. And as you kind of peruse the crowd, you see somebody that just had a joint to their mouth teleport, and they're just gone. You don't see them come back at all.
Oh no,
Oh,
Bandit,
And
what have
then-
you done?
And then about 60 feet away on the outside, like near like completely up opposite side of the room, you see him pop back in, like
Oh,
as confused as you are. Like they look at the joint, they're not sure what the hell's going on, and
Now,
They're
do
a
they
little
keep smoking the
frightened.
joint? That's the true question.
what the hell, man?
Langlock,
Oh my god.
Langlock, another you're just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You just kind of walk away, and you take a couple steps, and a unicorn appears in front of you.
yes.
Hello? Corn?
And that it kind of looks at you, kind of confused, and you kind of it doesn't really know what to do as it looks around.
I will
Are
grab
you here to guide me on my spirit journey?
It kind of gives you a confused look, like what? And you hear, I gotta try to double check. I believe they can speak telepathic wise.
Oh, it's not a fake unicorn?
I think that's
That
how
would
they
be even
work.
better.
Let me see.
Banner needs to
Yeah,
settle down. He's going to give
so-
away all his good joints.
In your head, you hear, I don't know what I'm doing here. What do you? I mean, I guess I can lead you on a. Where are we?
I'm gonna
Where-
look at it really constipated back, like, because I'm thinking so hard, thinking that that's how I'm supposed to talk to it.
Oh
I'm
man.
just gonna. I'm assuming it can't read my mind, right?
I can't read your mind now.
Cool. Then I'm just staring at it like with a constipated look on my face, with like a vein starting to bulge in my forehead.
All right, while that's going on, Zeph, you're passing out cake. You go to grab another piece of cake, and another Zeph walks up, and with the joint in hand it to you.
I will swap cake for joint.
Like it's nothing.
Oh yeah, like nothing.
And this is normal.
So,
yeah.
so Zeph, this would be like the third Zeph you've seen today, almost,
I
including
find
yourself.
I find it beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Are you gonna smoke the joint?
Oh heck yeah.
All right.
Do I need a roll or something? Well,
So
literally.
Zeph, you smoke it, and you're like, all right, you're thinking to yourself, good, and you go to say, something along the line, hey, who wants? Bubbles just come out of your mouth, and you can't talk.
That is the coolest thing ever.
So for the next minute, you're passing out cake with bubbles coming out of your mouth. Is anyone else doing anything in particular, or are we just going along with this?
I forgot that last game I I rolled, but then I realized last game I rolled for this. We had like a giant goat or something as like
Oh yeah,
mechanical bull.
right. So what did you end up getting? 2, 6, and a 2.
No, I rolled it last time because I
But
remember we like did it, and I was like, "Yay, it's a goat."
but it doesn't it go away at dawn, or did you do it at dawn?
I'm pretty sure we did it at dawn.
Okay, we'll say
I don't
you have
know.
a goat.
Maybe. I mean, maybe
I'm
not.
pretty
It's
sure
fine.
you did it at
This.
dawn.
Yeah, you probably did. We'll say you got a goat for mechanical riding. There's a little pen that you set up outside.
And
Because I do remember you doing that.
I tell the goat, try to make the whoever gets on you fall off.
Yep.
As soon as they are fully seated, but you can't like run outside of this ring or like hit them with things.
Harm them.
It
Yeah.
kind of it bleats at you with a satisfactory bleat that says okay.
Good.
I definitely understood.
Yeah, so yeah, throughout the night you guys do see some people not initially not knowing what's going on with the goat, but a couple, one I'll say a younger person that's just looking to have some fun ends up jumping on the goat, and the goat goes nuts and tosses him off, and it bleats at him and just kind of goes about eating some grass. Oh my Langlock, the just as the unicorn is, you're having a little bit of conversation with the unicorn, he kind of turns and looks. Oh, there's cake, and he starts to walk toward the cake, and poof, he disappears again.
Wait,
No.
wait, spirit guide, and I'm gonna shout that.
I mean,
Uh,
everyone saw the unicorn disappear. This is quite
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Leglock
like you
thinks
said,
he's tripping out, but really it's just Banden stewing.
at this point, you have like 35, maybe 40 people left at this party because there's like a goat thing going on. There's this weird magical shit going on. The people that had running the games are still around. There's some, dock workers that are around. There's a little bit of cake left. There's bubbles all over the area, all over the place. As Zeph realizes he can make bubbles and starts to just let bubbles go.
All right, Key 3, you want to do a drinking game? Since you handily beat me at darts.
The answer is yes.
I have a
But
question.
oh no.
Did anyone else do those games?
Yeah, there was people doing games here and there. There was a couple people, like if they were playing the Call of Arms one, it looked like they were more the guard that was playing that. Some of the hard people. Some of them got some, cuts on their arms. A couple cuts on their legs where an axe may have buried in. But it seems like they're more
they
superficial type cuts. Yeah, they're still hanging out. They're enjoying the game.
All right. I was gonna. Oh, they're superficial cuts. I was just gonna be like, oh, heal.
Yeah, I mean they're very super. They're nothing major at all.
I was like, I think I have bandages.
Yeah, so if you wanted to hand out that or anything, you could do that.
Yeah, complimentary bandages, guys.
Get your bandages here.
All right.
Welcome to the regeneration station. I'm Wisp, your healer. How may I help you?
So is
I'll say
anybody
it like-
else?
I was
go
gonna
ahead,
say
sorry.
it in like the highest pitched voice I could. I was like, "Hello, my name is Wisp. How may I help you? This is a regeneration station."
Yeah, a couple of them definitely come up to you and they have some cuts on their fingers and all over, their arms, just kind of all, and you're able to kind of patch them. You patch them up easy enough. A couple of them will, if you accept some silver, they'll give you a silver or so.
I'll accept silver.
So we'll say just in total, if you kind of work on that throughout the night, you mark down like 6 silver in total.
Yeah, they didn't have to give me 6 silver.
No, it was like cumulative, so over the course of the night, between 30, 40 people that have kind of came to you for some bandages. Sometimes they'll give you a couple coppers or 1 copper or whatever, but cumulative, you'll say 6 silver.
I was gonna say I'll just drop the copper in a bucket, dude.
Yeah.
If it's not an odd number, I don't want it.
Well, you can convert it to the 6 silver in total. Like I said, you pick up the bucket and you end up with 6. So, Key 3 and Bandon.
I mean,
You said you wanted to play.
Oh
Some
no,
drinking
I
game?
want to do the drinking contest.
Oh, okay. Bandon does, or I'm sorry, not Bandon. Acra, sorry.
Wait, if
Bandon just
Bandon
wants
wants
to
to
cast
join.
Bandon,
Fairy Fire on
Bandon's
the drunken
confusing the
person.
hell out of me.
Yeah, Bandon's doing Bandon things.
Yep. So you guys, you do see as you're walking over to that table, or whoever is walking over to the drinking game, there's a guy that's sitting there that's barely standing up, and he's bright. What color do you want, Bandon?
Fuchsia.
He's just. Let me see. What's your saving throw?
18.
18. Yeah, he failed for sure. You see him. He's just kind of sitting there, drunk out of his mind, in bright fuchsia color.
He said, "This is the greatest party ever. Free drinks."
Yep. And then you, Langlock, you're kind of walking around, just kind of hanging out. What are you doing?
I'm looking back for the unicorn, and then if I can't find it, I'm gonna try to find Key 3.
Okay. And Key 3 and Actor, you guys are going to play a drinking game, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking around, Langlock. Zeph, what are you still doing? You still your bubbles have subsided from your mouth. Are you doing anything in particular?
I'm trying to find the couple that want to get married right now.
Okay. You're looking around for them.
Yeah, I'm
make
trying to make
a perception check.
I'm trying to trying to find them and trying to make sure all the preparations, everything's ready, and
Okay.
I'm trying to
Let him
coordinate, even though I'm not a coordinator.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Damn.
Oh. You're searching around, you're looking around, and I mean it's pretty difficult. You're not sure, but you think they might have left because they don't really want to get it. They may not have wanted to get married at a party where this strange creatures are appearing and grease puddles are appearing out of nowhere, and
Understandable.
things like that are happening. But you're still searching. Langlock, as you kind of look around and you kind of start, you can kind of spot Key 3 and Acra near the drinking table, as you know, from across the room. You kind of start working your way that way. You see one of the little kids come up to you that you've talked to.
Oh no.
And they're like, you're the one that was gonna pay us, right?
You here to lead me on the spirit journey now?
And he just punches you in the
Thank
face and
you.
runs away.
Dick, I'm gonna. Oh, I can't kill a kid. I'm gonna. Is there something like that I can throw at him?
The strange thing to you is it looks like he just disappears in the crowd because how small he is. So like he just came
What
out of
an
nowhere. He asked you a question and punched you in the face, and you're kind of doubting whether or not
Wow,
he may or may not have been there.
kid is fucking. He's like the young Michael Jordan. He just jumped 6 feet to reach Langlock's face.
What a jerk, right?
No, that was really deserved.
But you start working your way toward the Keith 3 and Acra, and you do see that there's like a purple guy standing next to him, and we'll get to you, Bandon, in a minute, throwing that cake. Keith 3 and Acra, what game are you guys gonna play? The Dwarven Bane or the Piss Pot?
No, the normal one. Dwarf
The normal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bartender or the dwarf kind of grabs some cups and puts six beers in front of you, kind of fills them all up, and he just says, "All right, simple. Make a wager. Start drinking. First person to pass out loses, or puke."
You lead off this time, Acra.
All right. How about we just go with the flat 20 gold.
All right, 20 gold.
I'm putting in 2 plat because I don't have gold.
All right, fair enough. So, someone's got to
forget
cover.
to pay your
Yeah.
wages.
And then, well, no, I put the 2 gold in for my.
Oh, okay, got it. Fair enough. All right, so basically, both of you guys make a Constitution check.
Check or save?
Check.
Oh, all right. Key 3 and I were both hoping to get my +5 bonus.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not this time, buddy.
Straight Constitution check for both of you.
Just one right now, or?
Just one for now. Yeah. both you guys both grab the beers and you just kind of start chugging and chugging and chugging. Acker finishes it quicker. Keith, you're a little behind. You finish and you get the dwarf goes, all right. Looks like we got a little bit of a game here. Hey, you there? You might want to pick it up a little bit. Your friend here seems to finish quickly. So I'd recommend just relaxing your throat and just drink it.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Go ahead and roll another Constitution check.
Oh,
All right.
Wisp and Zeph, where are you guys at while this is going on?
It depends
Like
on how my
Go ahead.
regeneration station is going.
I mean, it'd kind of be slowing down. I'd say by this time, people have kind of picked their wounds and have kind of given up on wanting to throw axes.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you guys thought this was a good idea in the first place, but
All right.
How'd you get this
I guess
wound?
I'll
You
start
played
playing
catch with an axe.
my instruments again. 'Cause
Okay.
why not?
Sure. Or Acker, you kind of drink it, no problem. You look over at Key 3 and Key 3 making a. Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So add 5 to this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you got to beat a 10. So as you take the second beer and you're just you're trying to drink it, and you have to put it down. You got to shake it off, and you're not sure why you can't finish that second one, but it's just, it was too much. And Acker wins.
I'm a wimp.
Hey, you're better at darts. I'm better at drinking alcohol.
I slap Acker on the back and then down another ale. Just
Oh no!
All right. Make a Constitution check.
Of course you would do that, Banden.
Yeah. Easy enough.
Of course,
You're
you
able
would
to down the
almost
beer.
burn it. After
Langlock
that
at this
try
point,
to- I
Langlock, you
try to,
come up to the
make it
park.
like
Come up to the 2. Go ahead. Sorry, Key3.
I'm trying to play it off like I let Acro win, even though I
Oh,
distinctly did not.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Easy
I'll
enough.
accept it. I'll accept it. You let me win. I'm humbled.
So you got 40 gold back then.
Yeah.
At this point, Langlock, you like I said, you approach the 2 of them, and a piece of cake kind of smacks right, hits a person. Actually, Bannon, runs. Just roll a straight d20. Yeah, you throw it, and you're not too far away from them, and it just kind of it'll smack one of the people kind of next to him, and they kind of looks around and looks and sees Acker standing by the cake, and looks over and sees Acker standing by the table, and kind of looks back and forth and goes, did you throw?
Does he ask me, or does he ask?
So as that's all happening, you guys are all kind of looking at that. All of you guys start to notice things seem to start getting a little darker.
Oh no!
And you're looking around, and it just seems like something, the world is fading away from all you guys, and seems to be disappearing. Everyone can make an Arcana check if you want.
Would you make a deal with the devil?
This is your fault.
Fearless skill. Kia.
Even in my delirious state.
With delirious state. Zeph, I need you to make an Arcana check. So, Langlock and Key 3.
I had a solid 18.
Yep, I know. So Langlock and Key 3.
Solid.
You guys kind of look around and you notice that it seems like there's something that's encapsulating you guys, and seems like it's getting ready to transport you somewhere.
I don't want to go.
You can do something. You have time for one. Only Key 3 and Langlock notice it.
Dang it.
All right. Oh God, I can do
I'm tripping way too hard to be transporting somewhere else right now. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
I mean, yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do, you can.
How stupid would it be to put on the dimensional shackles?
On who?
Me.
I mean, if you want to, what do they do again?
They keep you from being transported to another plane.
Roll. Why don't you do this for me? Roll your initiative real quick.
This is why Bob told me I had to come. It would have been like, where's everyone at?
So you go to put them on key 3, and just as you get the last one clipped, you kind of notice everything fades out.
Damn.
So you got them on you currently, but you weren't able to do it fast enough, unfortunately.
All right.
What is
No
going
time to
on
get
over
kinky.
there? And you guys kind of disappear, and you guys recognize this as some type of dimensional transportation.
Yep.
Ah, boy.
Let me split my screen real quick.
Before we go, can I just get a big giant piece of cake?
As you're starting to go, you can reach over and grab a piece of cake if you'd like. And when you guys come to, what you see, first of all, everyone's got to go ahead and roll initiative right away.
I was like, oh, are we fighting that guy again? Great.
It might be.
You pissed him off enough.
God, I really miss my +10 initiative.
Not 20. Let's go.
Akra, I think we would have undone it.
Will we have? Oh, come.
Yeah. I think it's kind of like when we're expecting like a significant fight, that's kind of when we
Right.
do it.
I mean, I wouldn't have taken it off unless you told me to, essentially.
Well, then you could attune to something else again.
Yeah. All right. Then yeah, I would have been attuned to the other thing then. All right.
Okay. So I
So you
have a
guys-
normal ring of protection kind of now from it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I've got the beads of.
Okay,
Whatever they are.
fair enough.
Oh wait, if Key 3 didn't unattune to it, then I technically would have still been wearing it. I wouldn't have unattuned.
But I wear it all times.
Right. So I never reattuned to my other thing because I didn't need it. So
Oh, okay, fair.
I
I
still
want to
have it.
say it would probably be beneficial for Akra to be wearing it all the time anyway, since it's a +1 ring.
Oh,
isn't
true.
it?
All right, here we
Like-
are. We
like
are
a ring of
suffering
All right.
together.
Yeah.
So you guys have it on still?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what you guys see now, as you kind of come to, you see that there, you look around and all, as far as you can see, it's dark.
It's dark.
And you see, come on, where the hell? You seem to be in a forest, like a really dark, strange-looking forest.
Mm.
Just trying to see.
Is this where we plane shift again and you just go back home?
So the air changes around you subtly at first, and then in a few seconds you realize that you don't hear the party, you don't hear any noise, and you're outside. The moon hangs in the sky, frozen in place, and eternal night descends around you. You find yourselves in a forest, unsure of how exactly you arrived. Trees are towering all around you. Even the animals, I guess there's no animals because you weren't outside, but the party, had gone silent. And all you can hear at the moment is the thundering of hooves and the baying of hunting hounds growing ever closer to you.
Hmm.
I don't like that Q3 gas because I think Q3 knows what this is.
And what you got?
Q3 knows nothing.
I'm going
You know something.
duck behind a tree if I can.
All
Well,
right.
before you get that chance, you guys are
Okay,
kind
that's
of.
fair.
I know if anyone has alert feed, I know you technically can't be surprised, but it's kind of one of these things where it happens, and then these things are doing what they do.
Fair.
Let's see. So Bandon, you see coming toward you.
Wow, I don't know what that was, but it was there.
I'll show
There
you
he
guys
is.
what it looks
There it
like.
is.
So just give
Oh,
you guys an
yeah.
idea.
Oh, he's on a horse.
There's
Okay,
a
hello.
knight. There's a knight that looks like that, riding a horse that looks like that,
Okay.
Holy
going
shit.
going
I
straight.
recognize half of this.
It's Ghost Rider.
It's going straight toward Bandon.
Hi, Nicolas Cage.
The ghost rider.
Secretly an angel all along.
Actually, the horse will probably stop short up there. So the way it's gonna work is the horse and the knight that are on top of it, they are two separate people. But the way this works is when he's riding it, it's all one turn.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make
Gotcha.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of rides up towards you, Ben. He stops there and he throws his chain snare in your direction. Does a 15 hit?
No.
No. All right. So you're able to kind of knock it out of the way, and he looks a little frustrated. And he takes a few more steps toward you. And then he's going to swing his glaive at. You are currently altered self, right, Bannon?
I would have dropped it once we came to this new place, but
Okay, fair enough. So he's going to swing his glaive at you twice. A 20 to hit on the first one and a 28 on the second one.
both hit.
So it's a total of 42 hit points.
Tis but a scratch.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
And then you see him
Scratch your legs go.
disappear right in front of your face.
What?
You hear some more hooves coming from kind of down below you, Key 3.
Yep.
It did not behoove us to take these drugs.
Oh.
He stops short there, and he throws his chain snare in your direction.
Mhm.
25 to hit.
No.
I would like to make him second chance.
All right. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that still hits. Goddamn.
All right. 9 points to each of you of slashing. Key 3, I need you to make. Let's see. Actually, that would have been a 22, Key 3. I'm sorry, 22.
It still hits.
It's still gonna hit. Okay, so it's let me just. So it's actually a little more than 9. Sorry.
Oh.
It would be 12 to Key 3 and 11 to Akra.
Okay.
And Key 3, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
No, I'm not close enough.
Key 3, he pulls you toward him.
Fuck you. Dislike.
And you are knocked prone as he pulls you.
Lovely.
And then he's going to take 2 swings with his glaive at you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With advantage.
Who else had a glaive?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Both of them are 32s.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody have any magical effects up on them at the moment?
No.
I think so, right?
Think so.
Okay.
Why do you ask? I'm just curious.
I'm just curious if you guys do or not. Key 3, you're going to take 37 points of damage, and Akra, you take 36.
Oh my word! That's
And then-
half.
That's half. This guy also disappears.
Armor, right?
And then you guys hear the hounds starting to get closer.
What the fuck is going on?
Attacked.
He's going to use his dash, so he can't do anything to get to you at all. Langlock. Same for you, Bandon. He's going to come up to you and with his dash. Same for you, Key 3. And seeing they all come flying out. Wisp, he gets next to you, but they all end up using their dash action. They got nothing. They got nothing else. And now we are on top of the initiative order with Bandon.
What the fuck is going on?
All right. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm gonna use Guardian of Nature.
Okay.
and I'm gonna basically change into Rocky Banden.
Rocky Band. Got it.
Rocky Banden is my action, and Guardian Nature bonus.
Why does he keep on being small?
It's probably how you uploaded it into the system.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it right now. While one thing you guys noticed as well is both of the knights seem to have been more keen on trying to get toward Bandon, but Key 3, you were just closer and he couldn't get to Bandon. So
Wait, they want to get to Bandon?
all right. Anything else, Bandon, or is that your bonus in your
That's it for me.
any
I
movement?
guess I'm able. I guess because I've used my action and my bonus, I can't. So obviously, with the Rocky Bandit, I have tremor sense.
Okay.
So I presume I would be able to sense where the
You would.
the folks are, but I can't tell anybody at this point because I used my actions, right?
Well, here's the thing. You would normally think that if somebody turns invisible, that you would know where they're at. In this case, you don't sense any of them.
Oh, those tricksters!
I mean, you can kind of get the idea of the people around you, but the horses and the knights. Any movement, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Wisp, you're up.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on this thing in front of me.
Okay. What does it got to do for that?
A Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
And then it has to run its full movement away as a
it's
reaction.
It's gonna go ahead and use its reaction to do that.
And I'm gonna stab it too.
Okay.
Why not? Wait, yeah. I'm gonna try and stab it.
It runs 60 feet away. Oh, sorry, 50 feet away. I think that's 50. Close enough. And go ahead and did you already roll? 22. Definitely hit it. Yeah, 22 hits. Oh,
One, 2, 3. Look at that, guys.
6.
That's cute.
And that's
And
piercing. Got it.
yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
All right.
Away.
All right.
One but closer
Or
to two.
any bonus
Can I-
action?
Yeah. No, I'll save it.
Okay. Akra, you're up.
Okay. I've got a friend
Oh.
down here that was
I should have got closer to that.
kind of tied to that I need to help save.
Yep.
Yeah. Hound here is gonna get smacked. And I'll
Yeah,
burn
both
I'll
will
burn
hit.
a charge per hit, and then I'll throw
Okay.
a level 1 Divine Smite in there. Why not?
All right.
That's some pathetic damage.
You notice that the extra radiant damage does seem to take
Oh, it
effect.
does hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna burn another slot, and I'm going to twin spell
Mm.
Shield of Faith on myself
Oh, I
and
see.
Key 3.
Okay. Fair enough. So you got some concentration up then.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Anything else? Are you good?
I think that's it.
Key 3. This is Knight and Horse's turn.
Oh, great.
Back.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Now get away from me! Get
Gotta make sure I got all the tokens. All right. So Bandon, they kind of appear right next to you and close to you, and they're both of them are going to be using their attack.
This is weird. Okay.
So the first chain snare coming your way is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
I need you to make a strength saving throw. Actually, it doesn't matter. You're knocked prone because he's not going to pull you toward, but he's knocking you prone. And then he's going to go. He's going to go with his glaive twice on you, and I'll give you total damage. 31 to hit and a 32 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
And those are considered magical weapons. Unfortunately for you. 77 total points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually. Okay, yeah. No, he didn't. I forgot to roll advantage, but 27. So the next guy is going to throw his chain at you as well. You are prone, so that gets a 17.
That hits. Just
That does hit, okay. And then a 25 and 29, so another 71 points of damage to you, Bandon.
71 plus 77, or
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
so I'm down. Well, actually, no, I'm changed back. I'm changed back to my other form then.
All right.
71 plus 77. That's 148, right?
Yep, 148. What did Rocky Bandon have left?
He had 126.
So yeah, 22 toward you then. And you're still considered prone. But the horses and the knights do stay on this plane at the moment. Key 3, you're up.
Can I stand?
Yeah. Half your movement.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Wait, and you said this guy is still here?
Yep, the hellhound is still there, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the hellhound. I was zoomed away.
I thought you were gonna say something else there, Bob.
Oh shit. I thought that was something else. That's okay. How does Bandon look?
He looks like
I think
Bandon
it's
now.
like about 20 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm about half.
Plus whatever he, since whatever he did before that.
I'm gonna do something extremely stupid.
All right.
What's the range of this? 30 feet. Is there any way I can get within 30 feet of Bandon?
I mean, probably.
Bonus
Moving.
action dash. Yeah, okay, if I bonus action dash and...
Well, you already
take
used
the-
half your movement, don't forget.
Yep. So
Okay.
to bonus action dash, that's what I would have to do to get within 30 feet of Bandon.
Yeah.
Sure, there, whatever that is. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
And-
it'll try to bite you.
Uh-huh.
19, I think misses, right?
Misses now.
Okay.
With my +2.
Nice. Scrapes off the shield that Akaris put up.
Yeah.
I'm like really upset at all the shit they're doing to Bandon, so I'm gonna cast my new spell. And you're gonna not like this, Akra.
Yeah. What
Life
is it?
transference.
Oh,
He's
no.
gonna get 42 health back.
From where does that come from? For you hurt yourself?
I take that damage, and he gets twice that. back.
Nice. So then you take 11 and Akra takes 10.
I take 5 actually because of my armor. I have resistance to necrotic damage.
No, it's
No, this is coming
Oh,
through
right,
the ring.
right. Never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
No. Yeah, I'd have to say it's coming through the rings. Yeah, it's kind of a direct hit on you.
Unless
That's-
it was from like your body, then
Yeah.
maybe.
So, Bannon, you get 42 points healing.
Thank you.
Anything else,
Alright.
Keith?
How much movement do I have left after my
boy.
shenanigans?
So you used that. What's your total movement that you got?
35.
35. So you had what, 70 then?
So
you
I
had
have
30. Essentially, you had 35. Well, you stayed up 15. What's 15 plus 35? I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that works with these
45.
half. So you have 50 feet. So you moved whatever you moved from there.
Alright.
Let's see, 5.
30.
So
Can
you
I
already
just
moved 30. So you have 20 feet left.
Alright. Is this within 30? Sorry, 20 you said?
30.
20.
20.
30.
Yeah, 20. No, 20.
Ah.
Sorry.
Alright, and then I hang next to Wisp.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm terrified.
Oh, except not in a line, if that's okay. Like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Zeph,
what a
you're up.
lightning call that would be.
Yeah.
I guess I would have seen everyone up there up top. So I'm gonna run up there.
Okay.
The top dude right here is on a horse, right? You said
Yep.
it's the
Yep.
Norse
You
guy.
you can target the horse or the guy if you choose.
I'm gonna go for the horse for the first strike, and if I hit, I'm using a key point and doing a stunning strike and trying to stun the horse.
Okay.
That's a
Sounds
good
good.
idea.
A 17 is just gonna hit him.
And then he has to do a Constitution savings throw, which that would, what would that go against? Is that just
Your
my
spell
spells?
save DC with
Oh, be-
wisdom,
Oh, with wisdom.
not your charisma, because you. So yeah, it would be your wisdom
So it'd
since
be
you're a monk.
18 then.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's confusing since you've multi-classed as a warlock, which is your spell save DC is usually charisma. But it goes against your.
Yeah, it's 8
wisdom.
plus your proficiency plus your wisdom.
18.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, 18. All right. So you see, like the nightmare looking horse is about to kind of looks like as you're you're ready to hit it. Instead the hunter itself or the knight takes the wisdom or the Constitution saving throw instead of the horse. And he got a
Weird.
19. Oh yeah, 19.
Weird.
Well, Steve, I'm gonna strike again at the horse and then use my
Okay.
bonus as a punch. As the
All
horse, all horse.
Did you want to do a shadow at all or no?
Yeah, might as well. I'll just do it right there.
Where at? Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So another swing at the horse. Nice.
Oh my god.
Do you want to make the
Dark.
shadow? Do you want to make the shadow explode?
Oh, if I can, sure.
And technically, yeah. And you roll the dice. Roll it again. Nice.
Good.
The horse is looking. He's looking a little rough, but
Then I'll do my last unarmed strike that I have. My one bonus against him then.
okay. That'll hit him as well. Nice. You did some damage to that
Yeah,
horse.
that's all I got then.
Okay. All right, Langlock, you are up.
Alright, I'm going to make sure the spell that I want to cast is not. Okay. I will second best and cast Blight on the dude on the horse that Zeph is attacking, and just
Okay,
ignore
so-
the guy right in front of me.
All right, so you're attacking the guy on the horse. Got it.
It says it's a DC 20, but it's a DC 21.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, never mind, I lied. It just lied on my character sheet.
He's gonna fail.
Anticlimactic. Oh, but that's not. Oh, wait, hold on.
Lot
Oh,
of
never
twos.
mind.
What's that?
Attack of opportunity and step up to get in range, because I forgot it was only a range of 30. I'm used to a range of 60, my bad.
Oh, okay. Got it. So so the nightmare. Hold on. So before you do that, does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Can it be a mental strength?
So you're right there, right?
Lucky it. You have a lucky.
I will.
Okay. The lucky kept you from going prone, so you do have the movement you need to get to wherever you were before.
I'll stand right there.
You
And
take
I'll
20,
like push Wisp in the way.
21 points of piercing damage and 8 points of... So 29 total points of damage.
I'm
The 8
unhappy at where you
points?
guys decided to stand.
29.
Yeah, but what was the 8?
I remember what
Oh,
Hellhound
fire.
can do.
Fire? Okay, I
Fire.
have resistance.
Guess who doesn't have resistance to fire, dude?
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, Langlock. This guy's got Sentinel. So as soon as he hits you with the opportunity attack, you can't move.
Son of a bitch.
So Blight, I'll take the Blight. You know, you didn't cast it yet. You were going to get closer, but you couldn't. So
So that means he didn't use his luck, or he did use his luck.
yeah, use the luck on the strength save.
Cool, I'm gonna look at this guy and be like, fuck off, man. Just let me go. And
Use the blight on
him in
him.
the face with shocking grasp.
All right, roll it. 17 is gonna hit.
Oh, wow.
Kind of
That's
send 10
underwhelming.
points. What kind is that? Necrotic damage, right?
Electric.
Or is electric? Okay. Which one's the necrotic I'm thinking of?
Chill,
Air touch.
chilling
Chilling
grasp.
touch. Thank you. Yeah, chilling grasp. Yeah. All right. Anything else,
Chill
Langlock?
touch, something like that.
No, I'm good.
All right.
No, I know it's something chilled.
Yeah, you're right. Chilling touch or chill touch or something.
Chill touch.
So
Yeah,
this
chill touch is
hound
awesome.
is gonna. He's gonna be only get to you, Acra, because he can't get to anybody else.
Yeah.
The dissonant
course.
whisper.
All right. Bandon, you're gonna have one of those hounds take a bite on you with advantage.
All right.
A 28 to hit.
That misses.
Jeez, man, these guys are hitting damage on you as well. You're already prone, so it doesn't matter. But you take a total of 37 points of damage. 19
God.
fire and 19 piercing and 18 fire.
There goes about half of what Kiefer gave him.
And
A little over
then
half.
Langlock, the guy that bit you already once, is gonna try biting you again. For a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Need a strength saving throw.
I'm never doing drugs again.
It's gonna do 42 total points of damage.
Holy shit.
And you're knocked prone with this.
This
And
is
I'm
Bob's revenge
looking.
for making him plan a party at all.
This is Bob just getting his revenge on us.
I need to do
Hey,
something.
he's
You
not
guys
getting to
forced my
170
hand.
pages.
What do you mean we forced your hand? I didn't ask for this.
We did force
Langlock,
his hand, though.
you're still up, right, Langlock?
Just at a third,
Okay,
and I'm not
good.
happy.
All right. And then 2 on you, Acra.
Yeah. hmm
A 20 to hit on the first one,
That'll miss.
and then a 23 on the second one.
Makes it, breaks it.
So I need you to make a strength saving throw,
Yeah, of course you do.
and then all right. So you're not knocked prone. You key 3, you're gonna take a total. Key 3, you take 10 points of piercing and 3 points of fire.
Okay.
And then Acker, you take 7 points of piercing and 1 point of fire.
Gotcha.
And I'm already subtracting all your stuff, so.
Yep.
And then that is the hound's turn. Bannon, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna using my staff.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast a wall of thorns.
Okay, you're currently prone. Keep that in mind.
Okay, I'm gonna basically stand up then,
Okay.
and
Where would you like the wall?
so I'm gonna do over its full length
Okay.
and basically put it like right in front of me and Zeph,
Nice.
and for the full 60 feet.
Oh, I got you a little bit, but it's fine. So kind of like that. Just
Yeah.
not- just wouldn't hit you.
Oh,
Bless you.
That's you.
You. All right, never mind then. I take it back.
what?
I lied. I'm sorry. I'm
So it's 60 feet from there. I know it's not quite 50, so, but that's where the wall is. What has to happen?
Everyone has to make dexterity saves
All right.
in that line, I guess. For the horses, the knights, and the hound.
So the knights are gonna both make dexterity saving throws for the horses. So the first knight, so the knight above Zeph succeeds on both of them, and the knight that's kind of below you guys also succeeds on one and fails on the other.
Hmm.
So what
And
happened?
The hound as well, or
I'll get the hound in a minute. I just want to do. So the top knight takes the full damage, 27. And does he get pushed or anything, or just no? Okay. The bottom knight is gonna take the 27, and then whatever half 27 is, 13. All right. And then the hound, dexterity. He's gonna fail. Wow, I must have did a typo for sure on this damn hound.
Good. Not at you.
Why does he not have a lot of health?
No, it showed that I had 1,800 strength.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
So
That's
Yeah, that
that's
seems
it didn't-
incorrect.
it didn't affect anything
God,
because I put in the
This boy
actions
on
manually.
steroids.
So,
Ugh.
and the hound does take 27
strongest
points of damage as well.
creature in all existence.
Dude, that's like the Rock's dog.
All right. So Bannon, and you're concentrating on that,
yeah.
right? Or is that going to take away your? Is your other thing that you did concentration? Or no?
Yeah, that would take that will come off.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Ben?
No. I mean, if I guess if I were to back up, would he would get an opportunity attack even though he's sort of on the line of the thorns, or how would that work?
It actually blocks line of sight.
So I can actually technically move back.
Yeah, I would say yeah. I
Okay,
think that's
so I'll
what I've
just
done
move back.
before.
Obviously, I'll move right there then.
Okay. All right, Wisp, you're up.
I have a question. How's everyone looking, like, health-wise? You know.
I'm about a third.
I'm at half.
I'm missing
Oh.
a good chunk of health.
I'm closer to a third than half now.
Abandoned?
I'm about half.
Yeah. How's your Zephyr doing? I feel like Zeph hasn't taken damage yet, actually.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
In a
Alright.
rare turn of events.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he said he'll be right back again.
Okay, so on the point I was holding earlier, this one basically. Nope. Nope. This one.
If you hit everybody and you're doing a mass heal, I try.
I am doing a mass heal within 30 feet. I got
Yeah.
it.
Appreciate it.
Yep, so everybody gets the whatever she's about to roll.
Yep. 20. Everyone gets 20.
Alright.
Nice 20 points. Anything else then, Wisp?
You know, let me look real quick. I forget if I have other bonus action spells besides the healing spell, because I don't get to use my other spells very often. You know. You just know. That's gonna have to be it.
All right. Okay, Akra.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and finish this one off real quick. I'm gonna take one attack at a time.
All right.
And
That'll hit.
I'll throw in a Divine Smite and one Snap Charge.
Righteous.
I would have also moved because I don't like being this close.
Yeah. You can move where you're gonna. He is
You get
still
that
up.
stuff.
He's still up, of course he is.
He's looking. I mean, he's looking hurting.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 charges in a level 2 this time.
Okay. Damn, that 12 is just killing you, huh?
Oh my
Ooh.
word.
Ooh, he's still up, but he's definitely
Of course he is.
He's looking rough. He's looking bad. The
Alright.
flames coming off his head are kind of flickering, but
Alright. And then one last bonus action. I'm going to use a sorcery point to distance spell Sanctuary on Abandon.
and that's not
That is not concentration. Yep.
perfect. Sounds good. That was a good spell right there for you.
Mm-hmm. Sanctuary is a nice combo.
Alright.
Thank you, Path of Devotion.
Knights and horses turn. So it's gonna be 40 to get through there. He basically is gonna use 40 feet to get through the thorns. And does he? I think he takes damage when he does it, right?
Mm,
For the first time creature enters the wall on a turn. Yep. So
the creature can move through the
Yep,
wall,
so,
albeit
yeah,
slowly and painfully.
that's why you gotta use 40 feet. So Bandon, roll 78 for me. And this will be for both of the knights and horses, as they're both gonna force their way through.
Wow.
They could have just totally rode around, but wow, 10 more than you did last time. It's pretty good.
And what's half of 37? He's failed on one of them, succeeded on the other one. But he's taken all the stuff. That horse is not as smart as this horse. And this horse is going to go ahead and just kind of coast up 20 feet, move over, and coast back down 20 feet and land right next to you, Bandon. As you guys see the horse kind of fly up in the air, go over the wall, and fly back down. Because I forgot that they can fly, but I already said it, so that's the way it works. Bandon, the first one up top is going to throw a chain snare at you after making a wisdom save.
Please fail.
What's your...
DC is 18, I believe.
Okay, you got 22.
No!
So he's going to throw his chain snare toward you, Bandon, for an 18 to hit.
Mhm.
You need you to make a strength saving throw.
Yay!
Yeah, you're still knocked prone, unfortunately, but you're not pulled toward the guy. So being that he's out of reach, he's going to turn his 2 glaives on you, Zeph.
So did I take damage?
Yeah, sorry, 22 points. So Zeph, 29 and a 17.
The first one.
26 points of slashing damage. And then Bandon, this other guy, he's not going to try hitting you with a snare at all, but he's going to go ahead and take his 2 attacks with his Mage Bane on you. A 21 and a 29. Oh no.
Yeah, they both hit.
21 points of slashing for the first one. How are you doing?
It's amazing.
You still up, right, Bandon, after that 21?
I mean, I just gave him 20 hit points. Hope so.
He just took 22 earlier, so.
Ooh,
Are you still there,
Hey,
Bandon?
Brandon,
You're still up?
You're still up? I'm still up.
All right, and then the second hit does 41 points of slashing to you.
And now I'm down.
Okay.
Oh,
No, Bandit!
That's why I wanted to make sure you are up still. because I was hoping that it wasn't going to do an automatic 2 crits. So Bannon is currently unconscious. So
No.
let's see. And the knights will stay put because they can't do anything. All right, Keith, you're up.
All right. Okay. I have to have something I can do. Maybe no, that won't work. That won't work. Ooh, what does that do? What does that do?
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Bless you.
Thanks.
What is the bless spell? What does that do?
You give 3 creatures 1d4 that they can roll on attack rolls or saving throws. If I recall it correctly. Or I've got it in my thing. I can just
No, that's cool. That's cool.
put it up for you.
Oh man. All right. So the one closest to Bandon, has he been like? How hurt is he?
Which the knight, the one
Yeah.
closest, I don't think he's been hit very.
I didn't think so.
The other
Okay.
one looks worse than that one for sure.
Okay, and the horse too is good.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Rip. Oh, dislike.
Same.
Oh, what is this? Oh,
You
that
just
doesn't do what
sleep
I thought it
before.
did. I wish I had something I could do. I don't even know.
Stab.
No, to help Bandon more than just stabbing.
Yeah.
More helpful than stabbing.
I mean, I could
I
heal
don't even
him,
have.
but
I
he'll
don't even
just
have
go
the heal
down
work.
again.
Yeah.
Me, no problem.
Shit. All right.
I can't believe both of them passed the wisdom save too.
Well, they're probably stupid, strong motherfuckers. Okay.
Yeah.
Heal or not to heal? That is the question. Whatever. Fuck it.
That is the
Bandon.
question.
Please live.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Keith?
48. Bandon gets 48
Okay,
healing.
so Bannon, you're 48
48
hit points.
4d8 or 4d8?
4-8.
Oh,
Alright, so minus 12 to each of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna bonus action drink me a strong ass healing potion.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Alright, I got a supreme.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Alright, 31 plus 16. That's what we got.
48 again.
Hey.
Or 47, 47.
So I get 23, you get 24.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Any movement at all, Keith?
Yeah, let's see if, I don't know, somehow I can 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go like there.
Okay.
30, yeah.
All right. How are you going? You're good. Yeah, never mind. Zeph, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna start punching at the dude on the horse right here.
The dude on the horse or the horse?
Well,
The horse is looking rough.
Yeah.
The horse is looking rougher than the dude on the horse.
The horse, of course, is what I'm going for.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll go for the horse first, but I'm gonna use a
Okay.
key point, and I'm gonna try to hit 4 times. If I end up killing the horse, if that's possible,
Sure.
I'm gonna go toward the guy next when he's dropping down.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, jeez.
You're just gonna hit him.
Ooh, nice.
Darkness.
Then
I
if
love
I'm gonna hit him,
darkness.
I'm putting right there the darkness in that square.
Okay. That one, unfortunately, is
Oh,
going to miss.
Man.
That'll just hit. And that'll hit him. So he's definitely looking, but he's still up.
Jeez, I've hit him like with over 100 hit points. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, F?
That's all I got. Yeah, I'm not gonna move.
All right, Langlock, you are up.
Alright, I'm a bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
I wisp.
Thanks. No.
So
God damn it, Langlock.
you are technically still prone, but I'm guessing you're gonna
Son of
stand
a
up.
bitch. Alright, I would stand up.
Yeah.
Langlock, to kill me.
I'm sorry,
So
Wisp.
you got 15 feet of movement if you want to do anything.
I am not the person you need to be using as a human shield.
I will not move, but I will say I hope this makes up for it. And I'm gonna cast at that guy. Finger of Death.
Mm.
Oh.
All right, the
So-
guy or the horse?
Where is that spell? Pop.
All cutting words.
Is
His
it-
save.
All right, it's the guy or the horse.
It's the guy.
Got it.
Guy.
The guy.
Just out of
Yeah,
sheer curiosity,
suck
what's
it.
that? What spell level is that?
7th.
Because you're about to hate me a little bit. He
I
rolled.
hate you a lot.
He rolled an 11 for a Constitution saving throw. As the finger kind of goes and the streak hits him, it kind of hits him. He just kind of looks toward you and smiles and shakes off the entire necrotic damage.
Necrotic.
Bob, you want to send me your address real quick?
I told you you're gonna hate me.
FBI.
Like lock him.
Man, I'm gonna look at him and be like, no, it doesn't.
The first time I used this spell
I know. That's
does
why
nothing.
That's why I had to ask if you were going for the horse or the guy. Apologize.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Anything else you'd
Little
like to
bit.
try? Well, it's kind of. I
Yeah.
was hoping the blight was gonna work,
Stand
so that way
in
you'd
front of me.
realize that it doesn't work. Anything
Like
else,
damage
Langlock,
or
or no?
spells?
It looked like the necrotic damage is what he shook off.
Alright. No. I'm just gonna like very angrily stroke Wisps' head. Furious and I'm petting a cat to calm down.
All right.
I'm
It is the
mad.
hound's. The
This
hound's
hound is gonna
turns.
kill me.
Yeah, you're the closest one, and they're trained to go to the closest people.
I hate this so much.
So Zeph, we'll go with you first.
This is where it gets like an 11, 2.
A 25 to hit you, Zeph.
Dang.
Why did you even bother asking?
36 points of total damage. There's 21 piercing and 15 fire. And then Wisp,
Yeah.
a 13.
It misses!
Oh, Zeph, I need you to make a strength saving throw real quick.
That missed by 1. I
Right.
want you to know that, Langlock.
I'm sorry.
Zeph, as the dog bites you, kind of bites your legs and kind of pulls you down and prone. And then to you, Akra, 2 bites your way.
Yeah,
A 12 to miss.
it's a miss. Yeah.
And a 24, I believe, is
That'll
going to
hit.
hit. So, strength saving throw, please.
Yeah.
You're going to succeed.
I do feel my con save.
Oh no! So Shield of Faith drops.
Feel the faith drops. I mean, I was
You're
planning
good.
on getting rid of it
That's
anyways.
gonna happen anyway, yeah.
So let's see. Key 3, you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 8 points of fire.
Okay.
Akra, you have 11, 10, 8 points of piercing.
8 points of
And
piercing?
yep. And then key through what I say for you is 8, right? So
8.
9, half of 9 is 4, so 4 points of fire, Akra.
Gotcha.
And Bandon, you are currently clean to life.
Did I get 48 health?
Yeah, you got 48 health.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
Well,
given how much damage they did, that's not a lot.
Right. So I'll stand
Okay.
and let's see. Question. Let's see. Is my healer's feat, is that a bonus action or is it an action?
For the healers, check.
I think it's probably an action, but
I think it was.
I think it might be worth it. Or if you have heal.
Yeah, as an action.
all right. But the a healing potion would be a bonus, right?
Yes.
Right. All right. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. I'm gonna use something I've never used before.
Ooh.
All right.
On the knight in front of me,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast feeble minded.
Ooh.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna shout to Wisp, if you fail, it's like synaptic static.
If he fails synaptic static, don't synaptic static or synaptic static.
Synaptic static.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
sure what that's gonna do for you, but I will do it.
He got a natural 20, Bandon.
Oh crap.
It seems as these knights are very, very good at any type of saving throw.
Of course they are.
I didn't do my bonus action to do my.
But he still takes damage, right?
Yeah,
Takes half of that, I think.
like half. I think it's half.
Okay. No, I think it's full.
No, it's
The
full.
target takes 46 psychic and must make an intelligence save. Yeah, it's full, so he takes 20.
So it just takes the 20.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Bandon?
Just a 7. Took the healing potion and.
Okay. All right, Wisp, you are up.
Okay. Just let me think for just a second. What do I want to do? Do I listen to Bandon? I have so many other things. I'm gonna have to use the synaptic static, I guess. All right, I know where to put it.
You're gonna put it in a way that's gonna
here.
hit the
Right
Okay.
here. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I can
So
hit
that's
both of them.
intelligence saving throws.
It is an intelligence saving throw,
Okay.
and that's for the creature underneath of him too, the
Yep.
horse as well.
But the hunter knight looking dude's gonna take both saves for him.
That's lovely, I guess.
So we'll do the hounds first because it's easier. He's not very smart. He's gonna fail.
Yeah, get away from me, stupid.
And then he's gotta run.
No, I wish. I wish it did that too. That would be OP. He just gets
Muddled
a
thoughts.
D6 from
Okay.
he gets a D6 from all his attacks and whatnot.
And Constitution saving throw. Okay.
If it
cool.
involves a spell, yeah.
And he gets so he's gonna that's then you don't gotta think about that one. That's cool. So
Nope.
we'll put
Non-concentration.
the muddled thought looking thing up. And then let's do the hunter the first time he fails.
Suck my psychic energy, bro.
Amazing.
D6 from your attacks.
And then
I hope it helps.
the second one he does succeed though. But does he take half the damage if he succeeds or no?
Yeah.
Or no damage?
I believe it's half the damage.
All right.
Yep,
But
half.
he's still muddled, so minus 16. So it seems like these guys really rely on horses, as you guys are noticing that they're taking the as much damage as they
Yeah, they're
can on the
taking the
horses
hit
and stuff.
from the horses. Um,
Anything else?
yeah. I'm gonna bonus action healing word bandit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna trust that Langlock is gonna protect me.
All
Which
right.
is a terrible decision from what I've seen.
So another 7 there, Bandon.
All right.
All right,
Listen,
Acker,
it's
you
all I
are
could
up.
spare.
All you know is you want the wizard in hand-to-hand combat with.
So, like Bandit, I'm also using a spell I haven't used before. I'm just gonna kind of like look over to the really bad situation over here,
Mm-hmm.
and both of these guys need to make me a dex save.
Which guys?
The knights. I'm twin spelling immolation.
Ooh.
All right, that can only affect one target, right?
So I'm twin spelling it, so it hits both of them.
I know, but doesn't
Yeah,
twin
I think-
spell?
What?
I think doesn't twin spell have to only be affect? It can only
So-
affect one target,
So yeah, immolation only affects one target. So I'm
It's not-
targeting the knights.
and it's not an AOE.
No, it's not an AoE.
Okay,
It's a direct
Got it.
person
Got it.
spell.
Okay, cool. That's what I was
Yeah.
making sure of. All right, so
Yeah, they're
And
on
you're targeting-
fire.
dexterity save. Let's see. The first one on top is gonna fail, and the next one is they're both gonna fail with 17s.
Yes.
Nice.
So they're gonna take that damage, that 35, and on each subsequent turn, they're gonna take
It's-
4d6.
It seems like the fire that hits them
Uh huh.
and the fire that's on top of them seems to kind of absorb through their body down into the horse and dissipates.
Oh my god.
You take no damage.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! They're immune to both of them.
Son
Like I said,
bitch.
Their horses are very, very good for them.
I hate these guys.
Anything else, Akron?
Now I'm just upset. Screw it, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Drink a health potion.
Yeah, what kind of health potions do I have? Let's see, real quick. I've got a potion of greater healing. Keith, you have that on standby to roll, right? I'm gonna
Yep.
drink one of those.
Hey,
Just-
Langlock,
Ready.
what's your AC?
Add them together. 15.
18.
So I take
You
8.
have a higher AC than me. Why am I your shield?
Because
All right. It is the knight and the horse's turn. So, Zeph, the knight that's next to you, he's gonna kind of look down at you and smile and just kind of wave toward you. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
even you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I guess that's good.
So yeah, Zeph, you kind of close your eyes a little bit as he's waving. It's kind of unnerving to you, and you're like, "Oh shit!" And you kind of feel this magical thing kind of go over you, and then you kind of just shake off, and you look around. You still seem to be in this whatever this is instead of being banished.
Oh, nice.
He would have just been back at the party. I was like, "Hey, where'd you go, buddy?"
That's gonna end his turn, but the horse is gonna use its ability and go bye bye.
Yeah. Honestly.
The other guy here abandoned to attempt to swing at you though, as he does.
Of course he will.
A natural 20 on his wisdom save.
Okay.
Well, Bannon cast Feeble Mind, so that.
Oh, okay. They're both are gonna hit you, Bandon. One was a 33 and one was a 22. So, I need you take 28 points on the first one. You're still up, right?
Yep.
Okay, 22 on the second one. Are you still up?
Yeah,
Ribbon.
barely.
Okay. All right, and then again, this. Oh wait, a negative. What's your AC?
Well, with my shield, I'm 18.
Do you have your shield on?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never actually. 16 without the shield is fine. I'm not sure. I never actually talk about my shield, so I mean, I just haven't.
That second one misses you
Oh,
because it was a 20. Minus 6 is 14.
Minus all that,
Oh,
buddy.
Okay, so what do I get? So
So
20.
add 22 back.
You're welcome.
So yeah, so
Good
you add
idea,
22.
Bandon.
And
Thank
then
you.
his horse is gonna do his thing too and go poof.
Bitch.
Key 3.
All right. I am unhappy that they disappeared, and just like Bandon and Rocky Bell Bandon, form my line sense also does not like.
They
I
don't
have
seem
no
to be
idea.
on the same plane as you.
Yeah. Okay, chill. I'm gonna stab this dog,
All right.
as one does. When? Who says help? Oh, Bandon. Yes. I don't have. Oh, I do have healing potions that are better than that. But healing potions are for like when you're dead.
What are you doing, Key 3?
I'm stabbing
All right.
with my
Yeah.
green flame blade.
there's the
Okay.
key 3 we know.
I get to reroll.
That's just gonna hit him.
Thank God. Oof.
And the green flute blade. There we go.
47.
He's still kicking. Looking
I'm
rough,
mad.
but still kicking.
I use my short sword, and I do it like a normal hit, because I am a level 1 fighter with 2-weapon fighting. Fucking hell. This is my lifeline.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, oh, there's a lovely little error happening right here. I can't read anything.
Oh, so you did fire damage, right? Key 3 for that 8.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That looks like that fire didn't do anything.
Alright, fair enough.
Everything else did, just didn't look like the fire did.
Alright.
Anything else?
That, and I will bonus action go back right there.
All right, he's gonna
Dashing.
take an attack of opportunity on you.
I have a feat that says
Otherwise,
yes.
it's mobile.
If I make an attack, I can
And just walk
walk
away.
away
Right.
without opportunity attacks. It's
he
not
has
disengaging. It's
Whether you hit or miss.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. So
It's
Sentinel's
a pretty
not
cute
gonna work.
feat.
Okay. Cool. Zeph, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point and just punch and swipe.
Punch.
You're gonna stand up, right? You said that.
Oh yeah. Well, if I'm prone, yeah, I'll stand up.
30 will hit.
And I will dispel the darkness that was sitting right there.
Do it. 22.
Add another
He is looking extremely rough. He's only standing on 3 legs.
For sure, a 13 will not hit.
Oh no.
Whoops.
23.
Sorry, wrong thing.
Oh. 29 will, and that'll end his life.
And then I'm gonna fill around to see if I feel the horses and knights around me.
You do not.
Okay. I will move over here then and get closer to Bandon.
Okay.
In key 3.
All right. Langlock.
Going to tell with, hey, you can probably get Scat Scoodle Doo away from this guy if you want to. prison.
What does
I
that do? I'm guessing it's
can't.
higher than a DC of 13, though.
It is a DC of 21.
Oh,
Okay.
mental prison. I remember this spell.
Intelligence saving.
And around the Hellhound, I'm assuming because the Hellhound is resistant to fire, so it sees a whole bunch of fire. And if it crosses
Yeah, he's
it,
resistant
it takes,
to fire, or immune to fire.
so if he crosses the fire, he takes the extra 55 points. If it fails.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, no, he takes the 10d10 as opposed to 5d10.
Only if he breaks it.
Yeah.
So what does he
D10
take
if he
right away?
fails.
Anything?
Takes the 29 if he fails it. And if he succeeds, then he doesn't take any.
Yeah, he failed it for sure.
And
He's
he
not a very
sees a ring
smart
of fire
creature.
around him.
Yep,
And he
feels
takes the
comfortable.
55 points if he crosses it.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Alright.
But I don't think he needs to cross it to hit me.
Yeah, it counts if he attacks you though. That counts as crossing it.
Anything
Okay.
else?
A scratch behind Whisk's ears and let him know that he's safe.
I don't know what's
Mhm.
happening right now. I feel like an evil genius has adopted me.
It's lovely, isn't
You're
it?
not wrong.
Like Dr. Evil over here is, and I'm the cat. And like, okay,
Right.
We're
Langlock,
now a minion.
keep it. He can't see anything else around him. Keep that in mind. Yeah, but you still okay. It
Nobody's
makes sense
still
for you to
here.
fire. So yeah, he can't see anything else around him. Are you moving or anything?
No, because then I can't pat Whisk's ears.
All right. Is that a concentration?
Mental prison? Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob.
Mental prison is concentration. Yeah. So you're concentrating on it. Give you a green dot. No wait, that's Bandon's color. You get an orange dot. So
Yeah.
this hound can't see anything. He's gonna definitely try to kind of step to get out of it. And he takes 55 points and he goes
Dies.
death. Yeah.
He
'Cause he's-
did.
He feels safe, but he's gonna try figuring out where he was at and steps away from where he was. Akara, he got two of them swinging at you.
Yeah. Huh?
A 25 on the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I need a strength save.
Gosh,
You succeed. Let's see. So it's going to be Key 3. You're
Hi.
wow, that was loud. Key 3. You're going to take 8 points of damage. 16 total. Nice burp.
Okay.
Acra, you're taking 9 minus 3 is 6, and then 9 halved is 4.
So 10?
So 10 total, yep. And then the second attack on you, Acra, is going to be a miss with a 12.
Good.
Bandon, you're up. Those hunters seem to be eluding you at the moment.
I'm gonna use my healer's feet first.
Okay. Nice.
So, and then I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit at a 4th level.
Okay.
So that gives me that would give it would be 3d6.
Where's that going to go?
Or what did
I'm
it?
pretty. Why do you have a wisdom save, buddy?
Why did I? That's just weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do Healing Word. That was actually a mistake.
Yeah, I know. Where do you want the spirits at?
I'm
This one?
assuming on him.
Yeah,
that's
on
healers
on
get magic. That's not the.
That's
Just-
also not up to date.
Yeah, so where do you want the 5-foot cube, Bandon?
basically right over me, and then I'm gonna basically step out of it, just so
Okay.
that my colleagues can jump in it.
Got it. So green dot on you for concentration. All right.
All right.
Do you get healed? Did you get your healing by it right away by it?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
All
many
right.
D6s is that? 3.
3d6.
Okay.
So 5. Nice job. All right.
Um,
So Wisp, you're up.
I'm going to. Come on. I need to subtract some spells I forgot to. Good, I got this. I'm a professional. I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold a 5th level magic missile for
Okay.
whenever I see one of those knights.
All
And
right.
I'm just gonna go pew!
To one of the knights.
Yeah.
Okay.
To whichever one looks the worst.
All right.
That
Fair
is
enough.
my determined target.
As long as you can see them.
As soon as they appear
Yeah.
into this world.
Okay. Well, you gotta be able to see them though, right?
Well, I'm assuming since I can see Bandon and that's who they've been going for, that's
Right.
where they're gonna be.
All right. Akra, you're up.
All right, so this guy, how bad is he looking?
He's looking like he would be able to stand on 12 legs.
12 legs, huh? One good thwack with your stick is how I can do it.
I'm gonna, just for safety, I'm going to put a Divine Smite on top of that.
Okay.
Because, or no, not
Watch
a
it, you
Divine
get a
Smite, a Staff
13.
Charge.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a
Staff charge.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh.
I knew it.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
put the
Knew
staff
it.
charge on it.
Yeah. All right, and then now at the other guy.
All right.
All right,
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
hit.
expend 2 Staff Charges, and I'm also going to do a level 4 Divine Smite.
Go for it.
Because I'm really sick
There's
of these
12.
hellhounds. Yeah, there's the 12 I was looking for earlier.
All right. Yeah, he's been hit now.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of move
That
around.
guy? I'm pretty sure I hit him already once.
Yeah. Yep. He's
And
still
then
looking
ran
pretty,
away.
He's
This
still
is-
looking fairly healthy though. So.
Yeah, so I'm just moving like this to get closer to my allies.
All right. So it is the knight's turn.
I have 2 theories for what's about to happen.
A lot of shit is about to happen.
Or absolutely nothing.
Oh no, something will happen.
They're eating my cake back at the party.
They come back
That's
with like
cool.
blue frosting on their lips.
I'd be so jealous.
evil.
Yeah, chaotic evil.
Mm.
So
I
both of
see 'em.
them appear. Yep. And you're going after a knight, right? So yeah, he's the
Yep.
worst looking knight.
This guy?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You want me to add those up for you?
I think it's 28.
Maybe.
That is correct.
All right. I did it in my head.
That's
yay.
math.
I was doing it as she was clicking
Common
himself.
Core, baby.
All right. So the knight is still muddled, but we'll go with the top guy first. He's gonna try to swing at you, Bandon, with his chain snare. You can see how that works.
He's close enough to do that.
Yep, he's got a range of 30 feet with his chain snare.
Oh yeah.
25 to hit. You take 22 points of bludgeoning. You're knocked prone, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
I guess that's a fail.
That's a fail. He pulls you 30 feet toward him while you're on the ground.
Damn.
As he grabs you, and he's going to go at you with the mage Mage Bane Glaive. 2 swings with advantage. Neither one of them are natural 20s, so that's a good thing. But I think how much hit points do you have right now?
39.
Okay, so you take a total of you're gonna go to 0. You take a total of 66. Like 6.
Jesus.
I just need to make sure the first one doesn't knock you out totally because that would be bad.
It
The
would be not
next
so
guy,
very good.
now you're still within 30 feet of the next guy, and he's gonna throw his chain snare at you with disadvantage.
No!
Ah, no! Good night. Okay, Bandon.
He's gonna miss.
Get shit on. With the master of all -6s, dude.
But his horse has 60 feet of movement.
No!
What a bitch. He's like, I'm really lazy. I'm just gonna drag you over here.
They don't like Bandit at all, do they?
They hate
No, they
me.
don't.
Is a 20? I'm guessing a 22 is gonna hit Bandon.
Yeah.
So you have 2 failed death saving throws.
No!
Oh boy.
No. Can I cutting words this one?
Go for
As
it,
well?
please.
It's like, go
Langlock
for it.
Lucky. Make
Please.
him have disadvantage, Langlock.
He's already.
Can I?
He's got advantage.
Well,
That's a total of 13.
make him re-roll one of the dice.
That's a total of 13, and that's going to make him miss.
Yeah.
Suck my
It was
furnace.
It was a 24. So
Oh man.
No, does that mean I don't?
Bandon, you're gonna owe me
You-
so hard
you-
after this.
Bandon-
I want you to know.
you're still down with 2, but you have 2 failed death
Scott.
saves.
2 failed
And-
death saving throw.
Wisps just saved your ass from going completely dead.
I
Key
believe
3.
twice.
You are up.
Alright. One of them is more hurt than the other. It's the top one, right?
It's, no, the one that's closest to you is more hurt.
Oh, okay.
The top one's horse is looking really bad.
Maybe.
So I'll leave it like that. The one that's kind of off kilter is his horse is really fucked up.
Healing Spirit's gone at this point, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you're correct. It is.
Yeah, okay.
For show. Even if he would have made the con saves. Oh boy.
Oh
This
man.
is
This is such a bad
interesting.
choice.
What's going on?
I am going to fly. Fucha! Wings.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be above. Basically, I'm trying to be too high for that horse, or like for this dude to get me.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm gonna stab the one beneath me.
So if you're, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I got you.
Oh wait, Bandon's down, so it doesn't count as sneak attack, does it? Shit.
Does not.
What kind of lighting is it right now?
It's like it's dark. Dark
Okay,
enough.
may I do something different instead?
Yeah.
Altogether, I apologize. I'm
That's
gonna
alright.
just run up to him. Bonus
Okay.
action, cast Shadow Blade.
No fly, right?
Yep, no fly.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack with advantage because it's dark, and get
Cool.
sneak attack from that.
Go for it.
Uh,
And you're hitting the knight or the horse?
The knight.
Okay.
So the knight's the hurt one and the bottom one, right?
Correct.
Yes,
20
okay.
is going to miss.
Oh no.
Okay. Alright, well that was an utter failure. Hey Bandon, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna down a superior healing potion for myself in Acro.
How?
Bonus action. Oh, I
Didn't you
bonus
use it?
action to
Already used it.
cast it. My bad, yo. I'm still gonna stand there like an idiot.
Okay.
Hey.
Zeph, you're up.
It's at night, right? Right
Yeah,
now?
it's dark in there. I mean, it's a moonlit night, so it's dark enough.
Well,
Dim light.
Well, I'm teleporting to right there.
Okay.
And superior healing potion. Abandoned.
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
Bandon's gone down more times today than
What
he usually
What
has.
is that for superior?
Oh, I mean,
Right
Key
there.
3 just if you want Key 3 just rolled it for you. Otherwise, you can roll it.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. So Key 3's got it. It's 8d4 plus something, but she's already got it set up.
How much was that?
29.
9. Oh, okay.
And that's your action, Zeph. Do you have any? Oh, and then bonuses to teleport, right?
Yeah, I got nothing.
So remember that technically, so when you teleport like that, does it count on your this current turn, or is it your next attack period for advantage?
It's this one. Whenever I come out of my teleport, I get advantage on the first attack.
On this turn?
It doesn't really say. It's just that first attack when I come out of the...
before the end of the turn.
Yeah, end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
yeah, I don't get advantage anymore.
Nope. All right. But then you're done, right? Any more movement, or?
I'm gonna run and hop on the horse with that dude.
I don't think it's gonna work that way.
Okay, then I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, Langlock, you are up.
You said the horse on top looks worse.
Yeah. Between all of them, let's see. Between all of them, the knights and the horses, that horse looks the worst.
Oh, okay. So, but the bottom horse looks better than the top horse.
The bottom horse has not been hit yet.
I'm going to cast polymorph on the bottom horse,
Hey.
and I'm going to turn it into a lamb. 21 intelligence, right? Or wisdom.
I don't remember.
I think it's wisdom for polymorph.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
The knight is not going to take this save for this one.
That would mean if he failed it, he would become the lamb, right?
Correct.
Oh.
The nightmare rolled 20 exactly. So he goes. I'm just gonna just leave him like that, but just make him smaller and know that he's a lamb.
The guy's just standing over a lamb.
And the-
lamb.
Yeah, and the guy falls and kind of stands over the top of him, like, and looks over, and there's a lamb standing there. Doesn't really know what to think.
E3.
Anything else, Slinglock?
I'm going to shout E3. Lamb chop.
Hey.
That's
All
it.
right. The Hellhound is up. He's gonna go for you, Acra. Natural 1.
Hey, I'll
He's gonna
take it.
bite- He's gonna bite your armor and hurt his teeth as he does. Bandon, you're up. You're brought back from the brink of death again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Bandon,
Um,
how many times are you gonna go back today? That's twice already, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of running out of spell slots too, so.
Oh no. That's
still
not
have-
good.
I will get up, obviously. And let's see.
You still have beast shapes left, though, right?
Got
Well, I changed
one
into
more.
Rocky Bandit earlier, so I'm at my wild shape. So
How you only have one wild shape?
thought
I can only
you were one-
conjure elemental basically takes up everything.
Does it?
Yeah. I either can change into an animal twice or an elemental once.
No. That's something that's new to me. Didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
You can expend 2 uses of Wild Shape. So you only have 2 uses of Wild Shape? You should have more than that.
Let me check.
I'm assuming he's. I would Google it, but
It says
but,
that you can. It says at 10th level, I can expend 2 uses of Wild Shape at the same time to transfer into an air elemental or any other elemental shape. So, so I'm assuming that means that basically takes that. Basically,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it says you can use it twice. So yeah, you're correct.
All right. So, at this point, I am going to see. Can I? I'm going to disengage actually, and run for my life.
Okay.
Bandon, run over here! Behind the tree of safety, dude!
Yeah. So. Of course, I'm still within range of their attacks, but
you're able to get that far.
No.
You can go
Actually,
one
I can
more.
go-
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go more.
Okay. All right, Wisp, you are up.
Oh, and I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. Do healing word on myself.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
What circle of druid are you, Bandon?
He's a moon druid because that's the only way he can do a wild shape elemental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Wisp, you're up.
Yep. My area effect spells seem to be hindered by the fact that there are 2 of my allies there. And the fact that Langlock so generously turned that horse into a lamb. Oh boy.
Langlock had a little lamb.
Yes, he did. And I'm gonna go for another magic missile on that guy. That sounds like a plan.
Which guy?
The same guy I hit before. This guy.
Okay, the muddled looking dude.
Muddledy, do. I'm gonna use a 4th level magic missiles on you.
Go for it.
Yep. So that's 6. 2, 3. All these 2s! 4. There we go.
$17.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, 17. All right. Anything else, Wisp?
You know, maybe. Let's go with healing word, Bandon.
Okay.
Woo, another 7.
So you get another 7 points of healing, Bandon.
Whatever keeps Bandon up at night.
Acra, you are up.
All right. How I really quickly need to know, how badly is this guy doing? Is he like?
He's not quite half.
Yeah, it's not even worth my time. All right. I need to get into a better position to help Bandon.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
Huh.
And basically, I'm going to use it to take off and go 60 feet this direction.
All right, you invoke an
Like right
attack of
near the-
opportunity on
Yep. Please miss.
22 brings you right to there, and you don't move.
Course he hits it by 1. Ah.
So key 3,
Mhm.
you take 7 piercing and 8 fire.
Okay.
Acra, you take 5 piercing and 4 fire.
Yeah.
So 9
No.
total. But you're flying.
Yeah, I'm flying, alright.
Any bonus actions or anything?
No. Mm.
Anything for bonus or no?
No.
Okay. All right. The hunter's turn.
And I wish I knew why we were here and what was going on.
Yep.
If Bandon lives, maybe he'll know.
Hey.
Let's see here. So this one's gonna just kind of, now that his horse is kind of fucked, key 3, you're gonna get an attack on him.
Okay.
You're gonna take
So
one
I'll
step.
get-
So,
Will I get sneak attack on him?
well, Zeph's right there, so.
And it's my Shadow Blade. A.
That'll
Yeah.
hit.
And 10.
30. He's looking real rough.
Mhm.
So he's gonna. Look at you, Langlock. He's gonna make you make a charisma saving throw.
Counter
No!
spell!
All right. What level you counterspelling at?
4.
So you see him start to work on a banishment spell toward Langlock, and Wisp is like, "Fuck no," and it dissipates.
Oh, thank God.
Swiggity swooty! Not to this booty!
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Exactly what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
that was
no.
that was the best way for him to try to get his horse back into.
I mean,
Fighting
he doesn't have to
spirit.
be in the same universe to continue to concentrate on that.
Yeah,
I think we're
Does
on
he?
the same plane. Yeah.
I
Do you
think
have to be on
so.
the same plane?
So
That's
Zeph,
that's
the lamb, however, is going to take a step up at you and still have some fighting spirit in him. I'm just going to use the goat stats for this lamb. And he's going to try kicking you.
Does a 3
Or he's going
hit?
to try ramming you.
Does a 2
For
hit?
9. A 9 is going to miss. All right. The other guy's up. Let's see. So he's technically right there. Can he get to Bandon? He cannot. So he's gonna take a step forward. I gotta get both of them. Now we can get to you, Bandon.
I think Langlock fell
Like
asleep.
Laylock did fall asleep.
Oh man, I saved him and he's not even awake
He's
to
not even
it!
awake to hear it.
He has his
Right.
headphones in, right? What if we just scream?
I'm awake.
There you go. Langlock, or I'm sorry, Bandon. He's gonna throw his chains at you. A 19.
It's gonna hit.
28
No.
points of bludgeoning damage.
He's gonna get yanked. Are you shitting me?
You're knocked prone. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh my God.
God.
Please.
Please, God, no. No!
He drags you to him.
No!
Oh,
He's gonna take 2 swings of his blade at you. The first one is 28,
That hits. That's probably gonna knock me out.
26 points of slashing. Are you out? Are you out?
Yeah, I'm out.
And then the next one's gonna take a swing. Gives you 2 death saving throws, or failed death saving throws.
Fucking shitting me.
Whew. Key 3, you're up.
I wish I could feed you 2 potions, my dude.
No, if you
Yeah.
at least feed him 1 potion, he won't
I
die
know.
next
I
turn.
think I could have killed this guy. It's okay. It's okay. Greater healing potion, Bandon. Yeah.
As you step away, Key 3, the guy's taking a swing at you with his.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's muddled though.
Yeah.
Minus. Yeah. That's a D6.
It's not gonna matter if he's muddled.
He rolled a nat 20, didn't
He
he?
just crit.
He just did.
Oh god.
I only have 30 health.
I'll try to
Yeah.
absorb as much of it as I can.
Key 3, you're taking. How much health do you have?
30.
That's exactly. It's 29 and a half. So
So
you
I'll
take 30,
30.
and Akra takes 28 or 29. Sorry.
Oh,
Alright.
well.
Oh boy.
I'm out.
No!
Oh, wait a second.
You could have
Akra.
uncanny dodged, but
Oh yeah, you can uncanny dodge.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Go.
that's a
I'll give it back.
thing.
I'll give it to you. So 15.
Oh my god.
Q3, please, you need to write this down. This is very important.
This is really important, yeah.
All right.
Sweet,
What do you do,
sweet
Q3?
baby Q3.
Well, I'm gonna drink myself a greater healing potion and feed 1 to Bandon
Okay.
because I got 2.
Got it.
Praise
So
be.
like double fisting the things almost.
Honestly, like praise being a hoarder. I did say me first, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will
I get 8, you
definitely
get
praise
7.
you if we keep Bandon alive through this.
And
So,
then
Bandon-
you get 9.
9? Okay.
The best part of all that though is your death saves reset. I mean that's
Yes.
the
Exactly. that's
ideal
what we
part of
need.
that.
If
That's what
that
we need.
didn't happen, Bandit would be dead at least twice over.
All right. Key 3, you're done then? Or any more movement?
I mean, yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
All right. Zeph, you are up. You got a little lamb that's poking on you, and then you have another horse there. And a knight, or 2 knights, I should say.
That horse was looking pretty rough, right?
The knight is looking rougher than the horse down here.
Well,
FYI.
I guess I'll go for that knight. I'm gonna go for that knight. I'm gonna use a key point. I'll go for that knight. But if he goes down, I'm not going after the lamb. I'm gonna go after because it's so cute looking.
Yeah.
I'm going for the other,
Okay.
the other knight.
Fair enough. 20's gonna miss.
My God!
That's gonna miss then.
Ah,
Oh,
I might as well
my
not even
goodness.
bother. So, yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, you just kind of hit bouncing off his shield, off his armor, and then you try to kick and punch him. He just kind of knocks away and
Happy birthday.
just kind of focusing toward Bandon as you're trying to beat on him. Any movement or anything, Zeph?
No, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll stay right there.
All right, Langlock, you're up.
Alright,
Oh, he is still with us. Look at that.
guy. Get your magic missile.
So this guy right here is looking the roughest. The horse is the second roughest. And then the knight. That's other knight.
And then that dog over here.
And the dog. Then you got the dog, yeah.
We don't
Alright.
talk about him.
I lied. The dude who's looking the roughest.
Is this guy right here.
Okay, that guy, he's getting
Yep.
a magic missile or a couple.
Alright, what level?
Level.
Oof.
Whatever
It's
level
looking-
that was.
It looks like third level, or not third level, fourth level.
So
Fourth level.
19.
19.
He's still up. Not by much. He's just hanging on.
Brandon, you gotta stand up and be like, no more!
Alright. Hellhound, let's get this guy's
He's
sword.
barely hanging on. Ha 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 ha.
Oh god.
Dude, we've
22.
been working on this man so long.
22. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Key 3, you're taking 11 points of piercing
Okay.
and 6 points of fire.
I'm up. I'm still up.
Good. Acra, you take the same thing but minus the 3 and then half, so 11, 10, 9, 8, and 6. No, what did I say?
That
8 and
was-
3. 8 and 3.
Okay, 8 and 3. Okay, so
Yeah.
just take 11.
Yep, 11 total.
Uh,
Alright, Bandon, you are up.
Happy birthday.
No, Brandon!
All right. I am going to let's see. I have polymorph, so I'm gonna polymorph myself into a. Can I polymorph myself into elephant?
Heck yeah, you can. Do you wanna stand up before?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are an elephant. I think I have an elephant. No, I don't see it.
Jumbo Bandon.
Oh, is that Jumbo Bandon? Okay. Got it. Otherwise, you can have an elephant like an actual elephant. But so I'll delete him. I'll put Jumbo Bandon in there. Since you already have control of him, I don't have to do anything. But he's bigger than that. Oh, he's huge, so he's a lot bigger than that. There. So you can put it anywhere. Basically, you just have to be on the square next to key 3. One corner, so wherever you want.
All right.
Are you good there?
That's fine.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Wisp, you are up.
I'm gonna look at Light Luck and say, wish me luck. I'm gonna run out here.
They'll keep me alive for another turn.
Yeah, maybe. And I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay, just to hit the two.
The
You're
two
staying away
guys
from the
and the guy on the
lamb.
horse.
Yep.
Yeah, right
Okay.
here it doesn't hit.
Yep, you're
Yay.
good. You're good. So they need dexterity saving throws.
Yep,
All right. Roll damage.
7th level.
Oof.
oh.
And I'm gonna cutting words. This guy.
Which guys?
One of his. This guy's.
Which one? The horses or the guy? The knights.
The horses.
Okay. So you rolled a lot higher than even if this succeeds, he is gonna fall dead.
Yeah, that's why I figured. I was like,
He had 10 hit points left. So then the first
And
one
then
is
that's
gonna be
the
the
cutting word.
horses. Is 11. All right. So the first one would have been the horses. It's gonna be a 20 minus the
Minus
11, so that's a failure. And then what's 17? So they
Yeah.
failed
failures.
twice. Yeah.
so does he take double the damage then, since he's taking the save for the horse? Or I'm
Mhm.
confused.
Yeah, he's taking it.
Oh
so
boy, that's
78 points of damage.
78 points of damage there, buddy.
He's still up.
I
He's still
know.
up, but he's that hurt him pretty bad.
And I'm panting, and I'm like, and double my movement and run back to Langlock.
All right. Akira.
I'm really tired of this. You don't know how sick.
Listen, Akira, we gave you one job.
Alright. Cool, I'm burning 2 level 4 Divine Smites.
Do it.
I'm sick of it. And I'm gonna burn 1 more staff charge.
Okay.
That's the last one I have before 1.
So you have 1 left then.
I have 1 left, yeah. You want me to add that up for you, Bob?
No, I got it. 25 and 25.
Still up?
50. Nope.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
You're free to move.
I am just
Move
going
out
to.
the cabin.
I'm just gonna fly and land right here.
Okay.
Single bound. Superhero jump.
Knight and horse are up.
Knight, horse, and lamb.
And lamb. The lamb is gonna try to kick you again, Zeph. A 20
Oh my
is
God.
gonna miss. Does that miss? Yeah, that misses.
It missed.
All right, I gotta look something on. I gotta do something here.
God, this is so intense. Keith hasn't taken notes yet.
Yeah.
I know. I haven't touched them.
All right, so this.
I got shrooms pretty much.
So the knight is gonna go ahead and he's gonna work on casting a spell as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Acker, you would recognize this as some type of smite.
If you cast a spell, I can actually make an attack on him because I
Okay.
have my feet.
Go for it.
Get
This is
him,
the elephant.
Bandon. No, Bandon.
You swing your trunk at him, and you think, "Damn, use my."
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything about him readying a smite, unfortunately.
And then he's going to. Well, it's a spell of a smite, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I still can't
I've
do
already
anything
used my reaction. I can't use it. I'm sorry.
Yep. So he's gonna swing at you with his mage bandit. Come on, why didn't it roll? Roll, damn it.
Because it doesn't want you to kill Bandon. That's why. Because Bandon's done nothing wrong.
Never in his life, even though we know nothing of his backstory.
A 30 is gonna hit. I believe the
The
elephant.
elephant? Yeah, the elephant, it's like 12.
All right. I need you. Let's see. Next. It's both body and mind, and the attack deals an extra 4d6 psychic damage. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
He has a +5 bonus because I'm now within range. Finally.
So wisdom
Good,
save
and
plus
for
5.
death saves too.
Nice. So you do not have. You're good. You don't have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's a good thing. But you take an additional. Let's see. So you take 41 points of slashing damage, and 10 points of psychic damage.
So 51.
51 total. Are you still elephant?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's going to, since that didn't seem to work the way he wanted to, he's going to try to use his chain snare, even though it's going to be disadvantaged because you're within melee. 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to knock you prone. You don't need to make a save because he's not trying to pull you any further. But now he gets advantage on this attack. 32 for 23 points of slashing.
So how much did I take?
23.
Barely. Still an elephant.
He's going to go bye-bye.
Oh, my freaking guy.
Key 3, you're up.
Bastard.
Shit. Well, I mean, this is good for me, but not good for killing him. So it turns out I actually have a superior left because apparently I love myself. So I am actually gonna down 2 potions right now.
Okay, bonus action.
Yeah,
Praise be.
superior healing and a potion of heroism, so I get less permanently.
Oh, okay.
And 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay, so it's just the first one. Not great. 24.
So we get
12
both
and 12.
Yeah.
Acker's acting like Acker's almost done.
Hmm?
I think you're acting like you're almost dead.
I mean, granted, it would take like 2 good swings, and that would knock
Meanwhile,
T3 down.
At the
yeah.
beginning of my turn, I had 6 hit points. All right. And I'm staying right here.
All right, Zeph. You got a lamb that's poking at you. Other than that, the knight is gone.
I'm going to immediately turn and start walking toward Banden to see if he's okay.
Okay.
I don't pay. I see a lamb. I don't pay attention to it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, right. Normally, Zeph would probably pay attention to it, but this is a little dire, I'm guessing. All right, what are you doing? Anything?
He's down, or no?
What's that?
Is Banded down? With
No.
the prone?
No.
He's
He's prone. Yeah, it's a big ass elephant laying on the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there and help him back up.
Okay, for your action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow that. So Bannon, somehow Zeph helps you lift yourself up, even though you're a big ass elephant. Anything else for like a bonus or anything, Zeph?
No. I think that's it. I'm not gonna do anything. I don't feel
Langlock.
like it.
Langlock, you still here?
Hey, Jack.
Hello. Looks like if you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
I think he's out.
No.
Not again.
All right. So I guess let's see. I don't know what he'll do. I guess we'll just do what the typical thing would be. He's gonna hold the bolt until he sees the knight.
But I mean, he saw that fire didn't work on him.
Oh, right. Yep. Good call. So he's gonna hold. What has he got? I mean,
Does he have chill touch?
no.
No.
Necrotic.
That also doesn't work on him.
Oh yeah, necrotic damage also doesn't work on him.
We'll just have him hold a magic missile.
All right.
I don't know what levels he has left. Well, he uses 7th.
He's
He's
probably got
not
some
using
first
This is
levels
the
left.
highest level because that's the only way we're getting home.
Well, he doesn't have it. He already used 7th, and he's used that much. I know for
Doesn't
sure.
he have like an 8th level still?
Not according to his sheet. I'd have to look at the wizard. But remember, he's a lot lower level than you guys are.
Oh fuck!
Or not a lot, but he's lower.
Fuck. You're not going home today. I guess I won't use my 8th level
So, yeah,
spell. Never mind.
let's say a 2nd level magic missile. I'm sure he's got a 2nd level.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
Yeah,
I've
then-
but
heard
he's in
second
2nd level spells.
What do you guys think? Would he target the horse or the knight?
probably the night. We've been hitting the night a lot.
All right, so he targets the knight when he sees the knight. He's gonna let it go.
Oh, well,
Right.
Key 3 says horse, so I don't know.
Keith thinks horse. Here, we'll
Well,
do
he
it this
already
way.
polymorphed one horse and the other.
Yeah, okay,
yeah, that's
fair
fair.
enough.
Looking
So,
great,
That's fair.
you know?
yeah, magic missile and the horse. Okay, Bandon, you're up. And we'll do 2nd level magic missile to the horse.
All right. Question: if I were to drop polymorph,
Mm-hmm.
could I recast it, or would that be
Yeah,
this drop?
the job you can technically drop concentration. Doesn't have
The
to
other
be
question
your
is-
turn even.
Right? Can the knight fly or not?
We've seen the horse fly. So they both kind of flew.
All right. I am going to drop concentration, and I'm gonna polymorph myself into an eagle,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my full movement and go 90. Well, it's kind of risky because if he hits me and I fall,
I can't save you then, bud.
Yeah.
There's a tiny eagle. How big is a giant eagle? Is it large? Okay.
I'm assuming that I can probably. The thing is, I don't know if he's shoot. Actually, no. I'm not going to take the risk because if I screw this up, then I'm just going to polymorph myself out of an elephant and back into an elephant, basically.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I'm back, baby, with full health.
Yep. That's not a bad move.
And then I'm going to hide. And then I'm going to hide behind. This big giant elephant's going to hide behind Wisp.
I'm scared.
You're our
You're
tank. Don't worry
hiding.
about it.
I'm the tank now, boy. If I had a minute to cast Tiny Hut and you weren't a huge creature, we could just hide in Tiny Hut and regain our spell slots. But it takes a whole minute to cast. I don't want to die.
All right. Any Wisp, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna hold Magic
Okay.
Missile
Okay.
at my last 5th level.
Okay.
And
To which creature?
I don't know. How did you said that the night was starting to look rough, right?
Yep. They both are starting to look rough.
I'm gonna use it on the night.
Okay. Acra? Or any bonus? I'm sorry, any bonus with or movement or anything?
A bonus. I don't know. Can I cast a spell while holding another spell?
Sure, I'll say you cast a spell and then hold the other one, whatever you do. That's fine.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna bonus action Healing Word key 3, even though it's just half of it's gonna go to Acra
Hey.
anyways.
Wow. Okay, I guess it's useless to heal. Okay.
Nah.
Yep. All right. So then now you're
Listen,
holding
you
magic
had
missile.
6 health. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Acra, you're
Well, I
up.
don't have 6 anymore.
No.
I
Speaking
think
of
I have
HP,
23.
speaking of HP, you're about to have a lot
27.
more.
Oh, no. 23.
Acra, you're up.
Level 6 cure wounds.
On who?
Myself.
Okay.
So I'm splitting it with key 3.
Right.
So 18.
So
Imagine
I get
doing a
18.
long distance cure through your own body.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
So key 3, you get 17.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna once again just kind of float down right here.
Okay.
Maybe right. Yeah, I'll be right here as long as I can invoke disadvantage on one of those attacks.
All right. It is their turn. They did a little bit of movement. They
I
appear.
see you.
What is it? Would it be 44 for the level 2?
For level 2, it's 3, 4. 4 missiles. And that's
So 9 to the
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
oh
7
plus 4.
incoming.
Thank you, key 3.
7 incoming to me. 4,
10, 15, 18, 24 points. And the horse and the knight are looking rough.
We've set them up for you, Key 3. You got this, bud.
All right, Bandon.
Do it.
He's gonna throw his chain snare at you yet again.
Disadvantage.
You can do it on ranged attacks.
Can I have ranged attacks? Let me check.
I thought it was only melee.
I thought it
at
was
first.
melee. Yeah.
Let me confirm.
I believe
When
it's
it just says when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use a reaction to oppose
Cool.
disadvantage.
Nice. So 15. I think it's still gonna hit though, right, Bannon?
Darn it.
That does or doesn't?
It hits.
17 points of bludgeoning, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
It's the one
I
advantage.
get
They're strong.
+5 too.
Plus, yeah, it's a save, so plus 5.
17 is just gonna fail.
Oh.
He pulls a
Elephants don't have proficiency in
big ass elephant toward you.
Yeah, elephants
Toward
don't
you.
have proficiency in strength saving.
They don't, huh?
And then you're knocked prone as the elephant.
So how much damage did I take? Sorry.
17 for that first one. And then he's gonna go ahead and bonus action cast a spell.
Counter spell. Let's go.
What level?
Let me look at my spells. 4.
So the staggering smite fails.
Am I
I'm
able? If
tired
you
of
try,
him casting these spells.
I think I'm prone, but am I able to attack from being prone?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Double net 20. Let's go.
Yeah, you get disadvantage on it though, Bannon. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, 13 is gonna miss. All right, so the smite didn't work, but he's still gonna go ahead and try to hit you twice with advantage with his mage bane. Actually, this is something I forgot about the mage bane because now you're polymorphed and you're not druid shaped or wild shaped. Fuck.
Uh,
A 31 is gonna hit you for 28 points of slashing damage, Bandon. And the mage bane is a level 9 dispel magic.
okay. What a bitch.
Does only one of them have the mage bane, or did both of them?
They both did. The one that you killed already is gone. He dissipated.
That's what I was wondering. That's a cool weapon.
So let's see. What level was your polymorph, Bandon?
It was because I cast it 1 level higher at 5th level.
So it's gonna be a 15. Yeah, he rolled a 16. So you do come out of your elephant. And then he takes the next swing at you with his mage bane at a 30 to hit
Oh yeah,
with 22 points of slashing.
and I'm down again.
Bastard.
Bob, why do you hate Bandon so much?
I don't hate Bandon. These guys hate Bandon.
Yeah, sure.
So this time, this knight knows he's trying to get his kill in. So instead of having his horse do anything else, he's gonna have his horse stomp on Bandon.
What?
Does a 17 hit you, Bandon?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be 2 death saving throws. Failed. Key 3, you're up.
Again. Son of a bitch.
One of my teammates has healing, right?
Zeph,
I've
this
got-
guy, this stupid goat is gonna try hitting with an 8. He's gonna miss. Nah, go ahead, key 3.
I'm gonna stab this fucking horse.
Don't do that, no! Oh, that horse. I was like,
Yeah.
no, don't do that.
No,
You'll
it's
knock
not.
him out of polymorph and we'll have more issues.
Yep. So the goat's gonna try swinging at you as you run away with a 10 to miss.
So I definitely lost my Shadow Blade when I fell earlier. But I
Okay.
get to cast it again. Hey, but do I want
Wait,
to?
when you went? What do you mean when you fell?
When she got downed.
I got hit by a ton of
Well, you
points,
didn't get down though.
and I haven't
Oh.
rolled a single
Oh, yeah.
concentration.
Well, do it real quick now.
How many do I need to roll?
Yeah, you need a bunch. So yeah, we'll just say
Yeah.
you lost it probably.
Yeah. I have
So
shit con. Yeah. Um
okay.
so yeah, I'm gonna yeah, Shadow Blade. Yeah, I'm gonna Shadow Blade.
Okay, they're
So I
both there. I just
disadvantage.
moved him so you can see him. And you're
Yep.
going for the horse, you said?
I'm going for the horse.
That's gonna hit.
Please. Yes.
And the horse goes down. The knight kind of staggers. He's got a he's able to land on his feet.
Fuck him. And that is everything I can do.
All right, Zeph.
Potion of healing. Abandoned.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Oof.
just a regular one.
Yeah, that's
Or which
all.
kind?
That's all I have.
It's gonna be a 4+2, right?
Yeah. So if I'm using this as action, can I just pop 2 bottles and hold both bottles and pour them in his mouth?
No.
Because I can do
you have
that.
to use-
I'm used to
you have-
drinking 2 bottles at one time.
You have to use your hand to kind of like make him.
No problem. Yeah. Then I'll do that and
All right.
trying to think if there's anything else. I don't really think I have. Misty stuff only does myself, right?
Right.
Then I'm gonna do. Crap! I think it's an action. I gotta look at something. I'm sorry. I should have been a little more prepared.
What are you trying to do?
No, it's an action. Never mind. That's all I got. I don't really have anything.
Okay.
That was my full movement, and I really have nothing I can really do for my bonus.
All right. So because I don't want Langlock to take the gusto because he's not here, he's gonna hold magic missile until right after Acker takes her turn. Then he's gonna let the magic missile go.
Just in case he doodles, right?
Right. Because I don't. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Banden, you're up.
Happy birthday.
What a day.
It's like the movie Death Day, right? Where it just keeps repeating itself.
How bad does the guy look next to me?
He's looking rough. He's looking real rough.
Oh, shoot.
Fight back, Bandon. We got
I'm gonna. Let's see. What do I have left? It's kind of.
Yeah, it's some slim pickings here, bud.
All right. I'm gonna go tidal wave.
Oh.
All right. A dexterity save. He's going to succeed with a 19, but he still takes half damage.
Yeah.
Failure takes. Or no, he takes 48 bludgeoning and knock prone. A success, creature take half as much, not knock prone. So 11. He's looking really rough now. Really, really bad.
Kill him with words, Wisp.
I can't. I don't want to risk him making the save.
I assume you stood up, right, Bannon?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
I'll basically just swear at him.
All right, sounds good. Wisp.
I'm gonna run over there.
Oh boy.
Cast lightning bolt one more time.
Nice.
That's a level 3.
What's half of that? I think he's.
What's half of that? I was gonna use my last cutting words, so
Go for it.
we go in places, boys. -6.
How would you like to use your lightning bolt to kill him?
Yes.
So my fingers like
Oh, wait.
twitch and then
Scratch
oh,
that.
good.
We still have the
No.
stupid horse left. Sorry,
Mm,
but you can explain it still.
well,
Go ahead.
I wanna end his life. Fuck the lamb.
Yeah. Go ahead.
My fingers are gonna twitch with lightning, and I'm just gonna go zip zappity boop. Bam him.
You see lightning.
Fucking lightning.
You see lightning hit him and just kind of and explode. At the same time as that happens, actually, the lamb kind of drops out of polymorph and then disappears.
That's weird. How did it do that?
And then it calms down. Let's see.
Where the fuck are we?
Well, I'm going to run over to Banden and pour some healing into the guy.
Good, because I only have like level 2s and 2 level 3s, and my 8th level.
So
I still have my second level.
I was
I'm
saving.
giving him like a worried big hug. Here's 30 lay on hands.
So
I actually didn't get hit today.
As you guys are doing all this healing,
May I ready?
Go ahead.
I was gonna ready throw the shadow blade if I see anything.
sure.
Yep.
Where that last guy fell, you see it's kind of like a ghostly spirit kind of come to fruition. And are you gonna throw your thing, Key3? You
Yeah.
said whenever you see something, go ahead and make it.
Where? How far away
Misses.
from me is it? It's
What's
right
that?
There. It's
Yeah, it's right
where
there.
the last
Yeah,
guy
you
died?
can. Yeah, you can hit it, throw it. It passes right through him and misses.
Okay.
And then it kind of looks down at you and says, "Banden, you have successfully survived the wild hunt.
It
We will hunt you no
is-
more. I would strongly suggest you figure out who has sent us after you. And I gift this to you." And he kind of, you see a small iron horn kind of appear in his hand and kind of floats it toward you. Do you grab it?
Sure. I'll grab it.
He says, "This is when you blow this horn. We will come in at your aid for an hour. You will have the immortal hunters from the ethereal plane and our pale nightmares to help you for 1 hour. Use it wisely.
Does it only work?
Go back to your party." And as it kind of, just as he's about to disapparate, you see the other knight kind of pop up, kind of look at you guys. They both disapparate, and you guys see everything starts to fade and kind of go down. And you guys come back,
And nothing has changed, right?
and you're back into Langlock's
No,
house.
it was bandit hunting season. Done with you, Zephyr.
And there's still a party. There's no party going on. And everyone's like, all the shit that was happening and stuff disappearing. They're like, we're out of here. So there's a couple people cleaning up and whatnot, but it seems like the party has stopped.
Good, because I don't want to be here anymore.
Survived
Can
by
we
getting
teleport
hit
home?
on.
I'm gonna get some cake.
What did you say, Key3?
Can we teleport home, please?
Yeah.
You said you had an 8th level?
I do.
Oh, but you liked a mansion at the place, yeah?
I do like to mansion.
I mean, if
I don't want to. But you know what? I don't want to be here either. And I'm like, everyone, gather your crap. We're leaving. You don't got to get in this circle right now. I'm leaving you here.
We're safe for the sake of this that Langlock has found somebody that was helping to clean up and paid them to stay and kind of take care of the house for a minute until he comes back.
Gotcha.
A minute. Here's like 500 gold.
You know what I
Please
mean?
watch
Yeah.
that house.
He'll give him, at whatever it
He's like,
is.
I'll live in your house, dude.
Let's see. I'll subtract some gold from him.
I'm upset that Langlock did not hear me say "swiggity swooty," not this booty.
I was so trying to get one of you guys banished.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It
I
just
feel I
didn't
do.
happen, did it?
I feel bad for the banishment spell because I hate taking somebody out for the next minute. Like it's boring as shit. But
It's a
Listen,
concentration
I've
spell,
taken
though.
my whole self
Yeah,
out
right.
of half of a session. Sometimes you get done, and sometimes it's boring.
All right. So you're gonna
So
teleport
yeah,
out of there.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, get in the circle. I'm leaving. If you don't come with me, you're staying here.
So unfortunately, I still need you to roll a D100.
What?
Even if I
Wisp
know
isn't
where there's a
there.
circle,
Oh, you have a circle. Where's the circle?
isn't there a circle there, or they have not put a circle in?
The circle takes a long, long time. There hasn't been a circle.
Yeah.
We can
Mm.
circle to Mirabar if that's the issue. We've seen the circle there.
But yeah, would
I mean,
think
I
Wisp
only
is
have
familiar with it
one
being
spell
there
slot that
several
can get us
times.
there, so I would suggest a circle.
Do you know? But I don't know if Wisp knows where the circle's at.
Oh, I don't
I've
Right.
been to
think it does.
Mirabar.
But you haven't been to the teleportation circle.
I
Is
haven't
there
seen.
not? Is it not just
what's her
out in the
face?
open?
No.
Damn,
No.
bitch. Fuck
Well, I
it.
mean,
We're
I
going
would-
to the temple. If we don't go somewhere, if we don't go there, we're just ski rude.
You're going to your keep. I mean, it's a very small chance that it's going to happen, but it's still technically, yeah, you're good. You actually appear right keep.
Ah,
Good.
thank goodness.
You know that 94 is going to be really useful somewhere else, but it's okay.
You
I'm
guys have been
kidding.
gone now for a little while, right? Been
Like
gone
a
for a
week.
few days.
I think like
weeks.
like a
It was
week
probably
and
close
5
to a
days.
week.
What
Nearly
is
2
in my
days.
courtyard?
Hey Zeph,
Oh no.
Did my egg hatch?
Yep.
why don't we wait until Langlock is here for figuring out what this is?
Okay.
No. It's a statue of Ling.
We'll have to get to the. Well, I want to explain it twice. Yeah. So you guys teleport back to the keep. You guys are here. If you want to do any role playing or talking or anything like that, you guys. I figure we end it at midnight. If you want to do anything, or if you have any questions.
Oh, it's
or
not
anything.
midnight yet. Wow. Usually our combats take till like the next day.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
And they
Damn
do-
it, Langlock.
Well, it is the next day for me.
It's still not even 10 p.m. for me.
Shut up.
All right. I feel like at
Sorry.
this point, the edge of subtlety isn't doing for me as much as Hesperus would be.
I'd like to point out, Key3, I killed both tonight.
Congratulations.
I just want to point out I killed 2
Really
hellhounds.
terrible. I'm so proud
Would
of
you
you.
like the? Oh
Thank you.
God.
Hmm.
Would Hey Wisp, do you want a +3 dagger?
What's it do?
Well, isn't only plus 3 on sneak attack?
Oh, it's plus. Oh no, shit! You're right. It's a +1 normally. My bad. You don't get sneak attack, so it's not +3 to you.
Yeah, I'm like, I already got a plus. I think it's a +2 from you.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna unattune the edge of subtlety and attune Hesperus again.
Okay.
Is Hesperus a dagger?
Yes, I think
Okay.
so. It should be.
Thank you. I don't. It just says requires attunement, and I deleted it accidentally. In my attack roll section.
Here, I'll check real quick. Or it doesn't say. I think it's a day.
I think it's a dagger. Yeah. So it's a +1.
Banding your egg probably didn't quite hatch yet because I heard you ask that.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a little bit longer than a week.
Ooh, it must be something really good.
No, I just don't know what it is yet, so I'm not gonna lie.
Aw.
Maybe next session. Maybe next
Yeah,
session.
I'll figure it out next time for you.
So I'm about done for the night. If you guys want to keep on going, you can. or
Man,
I
it's
can
like I died like 5 times today. I'm going to bed.
or I can give you the big reveal as far as because someone embarrassingly about who those clowns were.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to know.
please.
Whispers be like, could you tell me? Like, why were we like somewhere else? Like, except you wouldn't say like that many times. But that's
I'd be like, was it one of your weird joints, Bandon?
Well, if it's just so you know, it wasn't anything irresponsible I did.
Uh-huh.
So you'll be glad to know that. But yeah, I accidentally killed somebody some time ago,
Uh-huh.
oh wow!
and
How did you do that?
well, he kind of deserved it, but
Oh okay.
because he hurt a friend of mine,
Oh okay.
a bear friend of mine, not a bear
Oh.
friend, but a bear friend. If that makes
A
sense.
bear who is a friend.
Yes, you got it.
Oh man, I would never have guessed, Banton. I've never seen you anywhere near a bear.
But yeah, so unfortunately, this basically noble son, he he killed my bear friend, and so
Oh no, not your bear friend.
and not my bear friend, but my bear friend.
The bear friend.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Brandon, while he's explaining this, is he's somewhat punch drunk anyway, so he's kind of but yeah, so his father, unfortunately, his father took it personally, as you might imagine.
As one does, as one does.
And I knew that they were chasing after me, but I kind of thought that that maybe I'd thrown them off the trail. But funny thing is about having a company like Bowie that is known throughout the Forgotten or whatever the realms that he must have heard about me or us.
Hmm.
It was unfortunate. He was sort of. Anyway, it was kind of unfortunate that he found us, and I meant to tell you earlier, but this party happened, and
Well, and all the other adventures where we killed the giants, right? And then all the ones before that with these guys, right?
No, actually, no. I think those it was just these immortal dudes. Those were the. But on the positive side, the fact that we defeated them means that they're not going to come back after us, or me, or
Well, yeah, because that was bad.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you, my friends.
Give him a big hug.
Oh my god.
Of course, this the noble might still come to kill me, but I mean, I think he's more or less done his worst, or I'd like to think he has.
The noble.
This is madness.
Yeah, I wasn't sure when that was going to happen, but you guys presented yourself pretty well for me, so I was like, okay, that's going to happen. And I wish Langlock was here, so I found that his mushrooms did nothing.
Oh, really?
I fucking knew it. I was waiting for it. I was like, nothing is happening.
I appreciate that, Mom.
Oh, it wasn't. It was before he even said that to you.
Yeah. Oh, I
It was
still
just like, I'm
appreciate
gonna mess
it.
with them. So, I will say for the next few days, next coming weeks, you guys will start hearing. I don't know how long you're gonna be at the keep, but just so I don't forget to tell you this, you will start hearing some reports and whatnot from Silvery Moon that it's going from that nice strange city where everything's kosher to it's starting to kind of go downhill a little bit. Fairly quickly.
Yes.
Key 3, you get reports from your guild that they're are able to start setting up in there again, and it's starting to become a little more corrupt than what it was.
So
When
it was
in,
all a girl keeping it together.
not really. Don't know keeping together. It could have just been a city that was legitly ran. You don't know, but you just know since the demon symbol has been destroyed. It's been going downhill.
Oh.
And you do remember that Mordekainen did tell you that you have tipped the balance and have upset the balance. So,
It just means something's gotta go. That's really what it means. I feel like.
But yeah. But there is a statue in your courtyard that's completed now.
Yeah.
Can you give me a hint? Would I be horrified or just confused?
That's up to Zeph. I vaguely know what the statue is.
So do I.
So.
And more on this next week.
Tune in next
An
week.
asshole lover. I'm keeping it at 99.
Are you keeping the pages at 99?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Oh no, just because I didn't do anything today. That wasn't
Oh.
intentional, but I have one
Well,
line
it's
until
100.
100, so we're just
No,
gonna...
no, it's on 100 for me.
Not
It's on
for
100
me.
for me.
Not for me.
It's like a good 3 status quotes in there.
You guys seen that? You got the experience I put in there, the 10,300.
Yes, I have leveled up
10,000, how much?
300.
10,300. So I'm leveling up.
Yep. If you level up, go for it.
I don't think I leveled up.
I now have the ability to speak understand all spoken languages that are spoken, and anyone will understand me if they know us.
I have quicken spell. So I can now start casting my regular spells as bonus actions in exchange for some sorcery points.
Oh, I did not do that right. I hit the enter button instead of the 3 on my numpad. Pretty solid. All that frickin' work.